Hey, welcome, chat. I'm so sorry it's been so long. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get my Discord announcements out because I doubt anyone's actually expecting me to even stream today. Hey, Nisayas, hope you're doing. How are you doing, rather? Sorry it's been so long. My rehearsals have been pretty much every day this week from 7 to 10, so I've been getting home. And sometimes they've been running a little bit later because I stay after to talk to the director, some of my fellow castmates, whatever. So I'm getting home around like 11. That only leaves me about like 2 hours to stream. So hopefully, though, now that I kind of understand what this schedule is going to be like moving forward, I can adjust and do some more daytime streams for you guys, which is something I kind of wanted to play with anyway. So kind of works out. Is the sound coming through okay for you, chat? My headphones are being a little funky right now. Hold on. Stop connecting. Hold on one second. Hold on one sec, chat. I have to turn my I have to adjust my Bluetooth. But sit tight, enjoy the music. Sounds good to you? Okay, cool. It's just my headset then. Give me 1 second. I just have to fix that real quick. Be right back, chat. Okie dokie, sorry about that, chat. I just recently paired my iPhone with the software on a PC that basically lets you get all your text messages and stuff. And so my phone will automatically connect to my Bluetooth, and then it interferes with the Bluetooth coming through my speaker on my headphones. So it was sounding really patchy and bad. Hey, Sweet Case Kane, how you doing? Hey, Justin Berry. Oh, God, yeah. You be careful out there if you're catching those storms. Hey, Zacolo. Hey, Prime. Now you're good. I hope rehearsals are going well. Still job hunting, but I'm enjoying Final Fantasy VII, and I'm almost finished with tactics. So I'm keeping my head above water. Awesome to say us. I'm so glad. I've said this a billion times, but I'm really happy you're enjoying your Final Fantasy journey and that you're sharing it with us. It's really fun to watch you rediscover it for the first time. I'm going to get my announcements out, and then I'm going to get on camera and say hi. Hey, Celestial. I'll tell you in 1 sec. I'm going to get my announcements out, and then I'll be right with you. Oh, I missed you, chat. I'm happy to be back. Okay, burb. I return. Lucky, any expectations before the Sinners movie? I expect to have a very good time. I actually saw a really funny thing show up on my Instagram, which was like, it was called the school play version of Sinners is Everything, and it was like little kids doing dance theater to some of the music from the movie, and the kids were like having the time of their life. And the music sounded great. I know there's a lot of like Irish folk music in it. And like bluegrass and jazz. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really into period pieces as well. So I just think it's going to be something I enjoy. Did you hear about the Radu, the Soulless Army HD remastered is out? I didn't. Oh my God. What is your, I actually have not played that game before. So tell me a little bit about it. Ooh, hey chat. No cosplays tonight, but I am showing you, I got this new dress today and it's really cute and it has pockets. And another cool thing about the dress, I can undo this and take it off and it turns into a strapless dress. Hey, beautiful Ashley. How you doing, sweetie pie? Cheers. I gotta get my teacup. I'll be right back, chat. Pockets, right? Are they not the best? Me and the sales girl at the shop were like geeking out over it. Also, check it out, chat. I'm the best looking guy here. Demonology is almost like almost like a spooky ghost game when you got to have the guests to go in Roblox. Oh! That sounds actually kind of fun. Maybe I'll play that sometimes. That sounds good. Hey, sexy lady Polly. How you doing, baby? 26th, they're going to show you a new RE9 gameplay. Ooh, cool. 26th. Let me see, actually. I can tell you. I will not be streaming on the 26th, at least in the evening, because I will be in rehearsal that evening. I'm going to basically... So, chat, a couple housekeeping things. So, one, I have my rehearsal schedule, and generally it's going to be from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. every Monday through Thursday. So I won't be streaming in the evenings on those times. I tried to do it this week and I just, rehearsals just, sometimes they go a little past the scheduled time, or sometimes you stay after and you just get into a conversation with your director or your fellow castmates about just ideas you're having or things that are making you exciting. So my timetable on getting home is just less reliable. The last play, I was only in like one scene. This play, well, here, I'll show you my script. So, last play, I was in like 15 minutes of it at the end. I had a really cool piece, by the way. It was like not like I got shafted, but it just wasn't as long. This play, here. Every place you see a paper tab is where I have a line. So it's quite a bit more this time around. Also, it's, oh God, I don't even know. Let's see here. It's something like a, 60-page script versus a 3-page script or a 5-page script from my last time. So it's a little bit more effort. I'm playing a character that has a little bit more of a role. So just going to be a bit scarce for me during the week in the evenings. However, I think I'm going to be able to squeeze some daytime streams in here because it's summer. Some of my private lessons have they're stopped because they're going away on a vacation or doing their own like summer camp or show. The Fringe is going on right now, so some of my lessons are paused. So I'll have a little bit more time during the day to spend with you guys. So just I don't know, if you might have work or anything. Never obligated to be with me, but I'm probably going to be doing streams more like 3 o'clock or 4:30 in the afternoon, 4:20 in the afternoon, until about dinner time, so I can still eat dinner with Dart. So that's probably what it's going to be for the next, I would say the next month or so. And I will still stream on the weekends. I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off from rehearsal, but I do teach on Saturday and Sundays. And I'm going to be taking on another student soon who's from our community. PK is going to be taking private lessons from me soon. So I'm going to be working with her twice a weekend. So that will also kind of, I'll be a little busier on the weekends. But I think we're still going to be able to balance it out because I actually missed you guys this week. I was like, had a blast with rehearsal, but I missed streaming. So I'm really, really happy. You're working late at the office. No worries, actually. You lurk away. Love it. Don't worry. Streaming said be short stream. Good news. Oh, okay. Yeah. Tell me on Dart stream, or you can send me a DM too. Oh, I'm good. I'm pretty busy during the week due to work. That's what I figured. And I actually thought that it would be kind of nice that I would be able to switch this up and do some daytime stuff because I know some of you can't come to my evening streams because you've got, to sleep or you have streams of your own or children. So hopefully now you can come and like throw me on and throw your headphones on at work and just chill. So yeah, I thought that'd be cool. Anyway, chat, let's have some tea. It's very hot out today, so I'm probably not going to be drinking too much of this, to be totally honest with you. But I also want you, chat, to go ahead and grab your tissues because we're going to have a real doozy of a part in the game tonight with Jesse and Biggs and Big Explosion. So have those, hold on. Here, I'm going to lead by example. I have mine ready. Do you have yours ready? Mom's cooking pizza. All right, let's have some tea time. I'm just kidding. It's actually a pretty easy tea today. And like I said, it's pretty hot out, so I'm probably not going to be drinking too much of this one, but I wanted to show you how to make it anyway. And I called this the Weepy tea in honor and remembrance of our good Jesse, who things will happen to today. So this is a tea that is really, really good for cheering you up when you're feeling a little bit down. I know the news lately has been stressful. I know financial matters have been stressful. Personal matters likely. Health matters. Lots of things. So awesome. That sounds great, Justin. Listen, if you want to talk about your streams, you can go and post some stuff on my Discord, but let's not do that in chat right now. But I do want to, happy birthday early, by the way, your 4th of July, baby. But if you want to post anything like that, put it on my general in my Discord, and the link should show up there. Hold on, let me try this. This should show up for you. Nope, that didn't work. That didn't work. Okay, my Nightbot might not be working out. Hold on one second. That didn't work. Let's try Nightbot. I think something's the matter with my little bot thing. But yeah, you can go to my Discord, which the link is on my YouTube channel, and you can post it all there in the general, or VOD Valley is another good place to post any links to your streams. But that sounds fun. How many chapters are there? Are you talking about Final Fantasy? I'm not exactly sure, actually. Holly, I got let go from your new... Oh, no! You couldn't fill out the I-9 paper. I-9s are shit, dude. It might be better that this didn't work out. So my week has really sucked. You got your license back today. Okay, that's good you got your license back. Oh, you can't set up your... shit. Okay. I'm sorry, man. I wish you could share links in the YouTube chat. It doesn't let you. But, yeah, thank you for, let us know for sure. But you don't need to say it more than once because we're with you. We're excited you're here. But I'm sorry your Discord's limited. That sort of sucks. I didn't use Discord until this past year. I didn't get on Discord until, really recently. Oh, yeah, hit the like button. Wee. Yeah, here, I should hit my own like button as well. Boop. Like. Fantastic. Anyway, let's get to making this tea, because this tea is really, really good for if you're feeling a little down, and I know a lot of people have been feeling kind of down lately. So, first tea in the Weepy tea, in honor of the tears we're going to shed for Jesse today. First tea is really, really wonderful for an antidepressant. It's called Earl Grey Creme. It's got cornflower, which is these beautiful little blue petals here. Let's see, I'll pull one out for you. It's got this very pretty, purpley blue color. And then the black tea leaves that you see here that are kind of grainy. These have been soaked in bergamot oil. Bergamot oil is a fantastic antidepressant. You can actually get it in distilled form in drops if you need to just put a tincture like into your tea or your soda or water or whatever. Tea, Earl Grey, hot, in the pot. Another thing that this actually has in it too is vanilla bean. So it also, I'm trying to pull it out. I can't get it out of the tin, but if you look in there, you'll see little white flecks, and that's what the vanilla bean is. It's been ground down, and it adds a nice creamy flavor to it. So it's actually, even though it has that licorice flavor that the bergamot oil can bring, and some people don't like that taste, it's balanced out by this nice vanilla. And vanilla is known as an aromatherapy antidepressant. So if you're ever stressed or you're having trouble sleeping in particular, vanilla is really, really good to help just like calm you down and help you get to sleep. And then I mix it with a very famous herb that I'm sure a lot of you know of for antidepressant called St. John's Wort. You can get them in capsule forms in your like supermarket or in like a Whole Foods or a GNC, some sort of supplement store. But this stuff is amazing. I've used it in oil format before when I've been like really having a rough time, and you just put a couple drops under your tongue. But this stuff you can actually make out of tea because it's just a simple herb. I think actually in Red Dead Redemption 2, you can pick St. John's Wort. So, bergamot oil, St. John's Wort. A combo of these two things is really, really good for antidepressant. Another thing that's good for antidepressants is a little bit of sugar, if you could believe it. Chocolate is also another antidepressant. So those are always good, of course in moderation, but I'm going to be using the German rock cane sugar to add my natural sweetness. Also, German rock cane sugar, as I mentioned in the last couple streams, it's easier for your body to process. So when you're drinking it, you're not going to be getting that upset stomach. I don't know about you, when I get upset, my stomach starts to bother me. So that kind of helps sweeten it. It raises my sugar levels. I don't know about you, but like when I get really hangry because my blood sugar is low, I turn into a little monster. And so having just a little, look, I'm sorry to do it, but a spoonful of sugar helped the medicine go down, you know? And then if you're really having a hard time, if your job was shitty to you this week and your keys are put away, grab those tissues and get the drink of woe out. Pour a bit of whiskey in you to get you through the troubles. I use an Irish whiskey, that's why I threw my accent on, called Tullamore Dew. But you can pretty much use any whiskey for this. It's not really going to mess with the flavor too much. I would say go for more earthy, nutty flavoring and less smoky. Don't do a scotch with this. I don't think smoky in this flavor will mix really well. Ah, there's that damn Nightbot. All right, let's see how it goes, chat. Here's the Weepy tea. Cheers. I like that. It mostly tastes like Earl Grey. The sugar is giving it a little bit of nice like maple syrupy kind of a flavor. And I can actually taste the whiskey, but that peanutty kind of sharp alcohol taste is actually complementing the bergamot oil. They're both kind of sharp flavors. Tea is good, Naseas. Now, the teas that I show you guys a lot look like this. You, everyone. Hey, bae. How you doing? Dartigan's here. The party can really start now. Dart just went to go get us some kitty litter. Oh my gosh, chat, it is so hot. I have to go get a hand fan really quick and I'm going to turn the air conditioning on, but I will be right back, and then we're going to go back on over to our game. So, oh, wait, I didn't cheers you. I'm so sorry. Here, chat, to you, the Weepy tea. Get ready to cry with me. Dart says he's recovering from a food coma. We did. We just had amazing nachos. Be right back, Chuck. I'm going to grab my hand fan, and I'm going to grab the air conditioner by putting the air conditioner on and not grabbing it at all. Be right back. Oh, Lord. I really actually needed, like, I literally have a hand fan, like some Southern Belle or something. Chat, oh my God. Oh, Lord. It is so hot right now by us. Oh my goodness. Anyway, chat, I'm really excited to finally get back to Final Fantasy VII with you. I'm really looking forward to it. I've been kind of fiending to stream. Also wanted to make another announcement that even though I wasn't able to do Metal Gear Solid on Thursday or Wednesday, or Tuesday through Thursday basically was when I had been aiming to do it originally, I am going to be back with that on Saturday, or excuse me, Sunday in the evening after I do my teaching. So don't worry, we are not done with Metal Gear Solid. Just because I got frustrated with it, I'm not going to quit it. But what I do also want to do is I want to practice for you guys so that I don't suck as much. And wait, I just don't want to waste so much time making mistakes on the stream and like wasting your guys' time. I know you're there with me through the struggle and you don't mind, but I would like to just get the timing of the playthrough a bit more efficient for my lovely audience. How are the kitties? The kitties are very good. They are just slowly working through their shit, and I think we're gonna have cuddling soon. Actually, I'm pretty stoked on it. Actually, how did Dart like the ending of Breaking Bad? Because we need to talk about that. Okay, yeah, chat. Actually, before we start, quickly talk about Dart and I just finished watching the entire season or series of Breaking Bad together. It's one of my favorite series in television, as it is a number of Americans. We did research on it. I think it's won something like 110 Emmys. The leads, I think Walter White won, Bryan Cranston won 6 Emmys. Aaron Paul, who played Jesse, won 4. Hank won 2 for supporting actor. Anna Gunn won 2 for supporting actress. I mean, it's like really, it's nuts the legacy that this thing had. And I really love it because it's actually structured the way a Shakespeare play is. It's 5 acts. And a lot more seems to happen in the 5th act than, let's say, in the beginning of it. There's just a lot more drama. And it follows the structure of a play like King Lear, Macbeth, Richard III, where you have a character. Well, actually, I would say maybe not Richard III, because Richard III comes in and he's like, yo, guess what? Now is the winter of our discontent made glorious summer by the son of York. He's like, yo, the winter of our discontent back and then, it was fucking awesome. I love people in war and being upset and killing people. That's my favorite. But now there's peace and I fucking hate that shit. It's summertime and I'm not a fucking summer. I don't have a beach body. I'm Richard III. So he's not quite that. Walter White begins a journey as a very mild-mannered and you know, good father, and then has this arc. And that really reminds me in particular of King Lear and Macbeth. Macbeth, I'm sure you guys know, is Scottish king sees some witches. They're like, yo, you're gonna be really like fucking powerful and like everybody's gonna love your shit and be on it and you're gonna get like, you're gonna become king. Hail to you. And he's like, nah, I never. And he goes home and his wife is like, so I heard you talk to these witches and they said that you're gonna be the king, and like, holy shit, I would give up anything to help you do that, including our baby, who I allude to having had and lost. So it's very possible that, very much like Walter White, Macbeth had a son who had some sort of a sickness. And unfortunately, they lost their son. Walter White kind of divorces himself in a lot of ways from his own biological son. Then, Thane of Cawdor, Thane of Glamis. But basically, just like Macbeth, he starts as this like a good person and then just allows the love of power and violence to corrupt him. And so I see a lot of parallels with Breaking Bad in that. And so that's part of why I love it. So I watch that series. I try to watch the whole thing at least like once a year, but I've been kind of lax. Dart said he hadn't watched it before, so it gave me a great excuse to revisit that. And man, can I tell you, watching somebody who hasn't seen it before and having them enjoy the experience for the first time was just so much fun. So hopefully Dart can speak on his experience of it. But I really, really liked it. And Prime, yeah, Breaking Bad is so good. And so is Macbeth, so is Shakespeare. So I think that's a big part of it. Also, another big part of its success is the production team listened to its actors in what to do as to how to move the story forward. A really popular example is that Jesse, Aaron Paul, was supposed to be killed off in like the first season, but Bryan Cranston went to the producers and was like, no, I think this character relationship is important, and here are my reasons why. Here's how I see it going, and they listened to him. And Bryan Cranston at that point had built up a lot of television clout. He had been on Malcolm in the Middle. He had been on Seinfeld. He was like a regular guest star. And so it wasn't too outlandish that they listened to their star, but most production teams don't always take an actor's opinion into account. As I've said a number of times, like, a lot of the times you're frustrated with an actor's performance in something, it's not because of any choice they've made, it's because they've been directed to do this, or a producer has come in, or an editor has come in and been told to alter something, or is telling people to alter something. So, you know, we seem like we're the final product, but the final product has gone through like 20 different hurdles. So it's very interesting, and normally those hurdles don't involve going to the actor and saying, yo, what do you think about our story? Does that seem like actual character development to you? And, you know, it's very rare that a director gets collaborative. That's actually part of the reason I'm loving the Shakespeare play that I'm doing right now, is because the director is very open to being collaborative with us and hearing our ideas. So I've found when projects use that, they have greater success in longevity. Yeah. Have you and Darsh watched Dexter and Lucifer? I've watched Dexter. I have not watched Lucifer. I don't think he's watched either. Dart, I don't think, has seen Game of Thrones, but I'm down to experience that again with him. Do I think Walt was at fault about Jane? Yes, I do. And actually, a really beautiful thing is in Jane's death moment, Bryan Cranston cried because he has a daughter in real life. She actually is in the series, and she's in a new series now called The Pit, which is apparently very good. But he said that he just spontaneously thought of, like, what if I lost my daughter like this, and he just lost it crying. That wasn't written into the script. Must watch is a Game of Thrones. Yeah, there is no season 8 of Game of Thrones. It didn't happen. Hey, Goaty, how you doing? It's so good to have all of you with me. All right, well, I think that's enough gabbing. I've already talked for 30 minutes. Let's get to playing some game. What do you say? I say yay. Let me get my stuff all set up, though, first. I'll be right there. I'll keep talking to you, though. Dexter and Lucifer were really good, but definitely worth a watch. I still have to watch the last season of Lucifer. Just been too busy. What is Lucifer about again? The Pit was really good. Show that I didn't expect. Toto, hey! Yeah, my dad has been going crazy over it. He says it's like just really, really good. So I'm looking forward to checking it out, actually. I think that'll be fun. Oh, and you know what else we're watching right now, chat? Apothecary Diaries. What a great little anime. I am enjoying it so much. Has anybody played it here or seen it here? Nope. Ryan George made up a really good pitch meeting for it. Oh, I love that. I love pitch meetings. Those are so fucking funny. All right, let's open up Final Fantasy. All right, here we go to the game. There we go. Can you guys hear okay? She blackmailed him. I disagree with you. Maybe she blackmailed him, but that still doesn't give him a right to do anything to her. And I think it's really interesting, and I actually didn't notice this until I watched it again. Earlier in the episode, hold on, I'm gonna go back to chatting about this for 1 second, and then we'll go to the game, I promise. Hold on. Okay, hold on. So, Jane's death moment, I wanna say about this. He is responsible because he knew that she could die from it when it happened. And here's how we know that. Earlier in the episode, he is holding Holly, his newborn baby. And Marie, his sister-in-law, is telling him to go and purchase a proper foam pillow that you can put by babies to make sure that they stay slept on their side. So if they have spit up, they don't choke on it. And Walt says, oh, we're just going to roll a towel up and put that there for her. We don't need one of those big orthopedic ones. So he is aware that if a person, even an infant, lays on their back and begins to vomit, that they need to be put onto their side and their throat needs to be cleared. When I was teaching preschool, I actually had to be trained in doing that with my finger. And so when he goes to shake Jessie, his movement is what makes her fall over to her side. And he even panics to move her onto her side, and he stops. So, yeah, I think responsible. But that's the beautiful thing about art. We're all allowed to have our own opinion about it. That's why I think so, because earlier in the episode with somebody different, he shared his knowledge on the danger of vomiting in that exact position to his own daughter. He could have offered that same consideration to her character, and he actively chose not to. And then not only that, but doubled down on it later and used it as mockery. So I do think he bears responsibility there, and I think he makes up for it in the end, in some karmic ways, not fully, but in some karmic ways, in freeing Jessie. But he also imprisons him. So it's a really, really genius show. Anyway, on to another genius piece of work, Final Fantasy. So last we were here, we had run through the train graveyard, we had run through the sewers. I didn't expect to get through all of that, and now we are running back through Sector 7, and we're trying to save Wedge and Jessie and Barrett and Biggs and the kittens and Seventh Heaven and everything. They're minerals, Marie. Lucifer is a mixture of comedy and drama, but primarily about the devil and detective solving crimes. Ooh, that sounds fun.
What you got?
Yes.
Come on.
Final Fantasy Silent Hill, exactly. Silent Hill FF. Daddy's here.
That's Barrett.
Daddy's home.
Wedge.
Every time I saw Wedge's actor in Breaking Bad, I just was like, Wedge! For those of you that don't know, in Breaking Bad, Wedge's voice actor plays a character named Badger.
Okay. Cloud.
And he's very good.
Shinra. They're trying to take out the pillar.
I know.
I have to go back. Barrett and the others are still...
Stop.
And he's a similar type of character, loyal, a little
Stay with
clumsy,
Wedge.
a little goofy.
Going up.
Sure.
I'm going to. I can still fight. Pixie. They were shooting at me and he...
Wedge, please. Let Cloud handle it. Don't worry. I'll
Wedge,
patch him
please,
up.
Cloud is hotter.
Hang on, guys. Help is coming.
Wedge is having a great day. Tifa on one side, Aerith on the other, both snuggling him.
Wedge.
Best
listen,
worst day ever.
You stay here with them.
Oh, also, chat, guess what's working again?
About time you showed up, Mark.
Thank you, me, for playing Oh Hi Mark for 0 bits. Charlie Sheen, move!
Gotta do my part to clear the path before you steal the show.
Feels like the volume very soft. I know, I'm so happy the sound alerts are back. I was sad, I missed that. Actually, wait. Let me make sure that actually played on your end. Hold on, I'm gonna test this out one more time. Hold on. Ooh, give me one sec, chat, actually, hold on. I gotta fix this real quick. It's gonna take just a sec, okay? Be right back. Sorry about that. I have to, when the sound alerts was down, I thought something was wrong with my stream key, and so I switched it, so I just have to throw that into my Discord real quick, or excuse me, my OBS real quick. Give me just under 5 minutes. Huh. Chat, when I'm playing that, are you hearing anything? Because the animation isn't showing up on it, so I just want to make sure you guys are actually seeing, or at least hearing the sound alerts. Thanks. Did you get that? Oh, I know why. Give me 1 sec. Hold on.
You're so special inside and out, yeah. Make me love every little bitty thing about you. Oh, you. Oh, you.
All right. Control sound over there. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That should work. Okay. Let's try that now. Okay. How about now?
Yikes forever.
Did you guys hear that one? Yes. Okay, cool. That was what was the matter with it. Sorry about that, chat. Okay. I see what's going on. My animation was disabled. God, what happened with Twitch, guys? Does anybody know what went on with that sound, what caused that whole problem with the sound alerts? Because that's a really weird thing. Anyway, enough of that. Now you can play sound alerts, chat. The animation won't show up, I'm sorry, but I will thank you verbally. Does anybody know what the deal was with that? Like, what caused sound alerts to kind of have a meltdown? Because it is annoying. All right, let's keep going. Yep. Hey, Rui! Good to see ya. Happy Friday. Happy Final Fantasy Friday to everybody. 7. All right, let's go. Twitch causes people to Twitch. But here, this is for you. Did I get rid of badunts? Whoa. Half of my sound alerts are gone too. What the fuck happened? Oh my god, chat, my fucking... I don't know what, my sound alerts got all fucked up. They they reset all of my sound alerts to everything got deleted? What happened? Hi, Puffy. That's a fucking weird thing to happen, man. That is strange.
Oh, for the love of... I'm getting sick of this. Don't they have anything better to do?
Tell me about it. See how hard we got hit over here? Shit. What's wrong with these people? I repeat, this is
But Celestial, you asked me earlier about the... Yeah, so no, Dart, they're still there on the soundboard, but what's happened is they reset all of the ones that I chose. They put back the Titanic recorder one that I deleted forever ago. So I think their, I don't know, their whole it seems like they got something got messed up with their their cloud settings or something. Not hitting on me, I was lovely, thank you. I just got distressed. Microsoft for being crunchy on a Friday. It's not, no, this has been going on for a really long time. For about a week.
Let's finish this.
And I'm not upset, I just want to, I'm what the fuck is wrong with it? That's it's just such a weird, it's a weird problem. But yeah, I only, on my sound alerts right now, I have only about 10 alerts. And one of them is eye to eye, which I definitely got rid of. Fairy Go Woo. Yeah, it's just really interesting that they got rid of so many things. I'm kind of bummed. I'll have to redo it. That's a really annoying thing to happen for no reason, and then they're just oops. Does anybody know why everything got deleted though? Punisher mode, Punisher mode.
No holding back. I see you.
But yeah, if anybody can tell me what happened there, 'cause
Calling lightning.
I just want to know what the hell is going on.
That's that.
Using force. Bam.
He said bam!
No way.
Come on.
I don't know what do you think.
That it?
It wasn't something apparently. Somebody mentioned this a couple streams ago to me. That's why I'm like, I know a little bit about it, but I don't know exactly what's going on. So apparently somebody or Twitch had a problem, and then that caused sound alerts to stop working. But I don't know. Oh, that reminds me. If you have anything that runs on WMI as an exe file, stopping support for that. Great. I don't think I have any WMI files personally, but I will look. Thank you for the heads up on that, Prime. So, isn't it wonderful, chat, that we live in a time of updates that don't make anything better? These guys were annoying on hard mode, I agree. Them and the helicopter bomb dudes.
Biggs.
And the dudes that turn you into a frog.
You made it.
Charlie Sheen, no!
I might not. Hey.
Also, Rui,
Is
thank you so
Wedge-
much for the compliment. I just got this dress today, and check
Don't
it out.
worry. He'll
It
bounce
has
back.
pockets.
That's.
I've been wanting this dress for like 2 months, and it finally went on sale.
Patting myself.
Got it for 40% off. It's still pretty expensive, actually.
Don't talk.
Have I already played Aria Outbreak?
Pretty
No.
bad up there.
Thank you, darling.
Cloud, promise me. Don't let it be for nothing.
I won't, Charlie Sheen.
I won't.
Men love to touch each other by hitting each other.
You're a good man.
The shoulders, the like,
Giving me that
and the like, and the,
comfort.
It's like a Roaring 20 Stars. Yeah, it has a very Picnic at Gadsby's kind of
One more
feeling.
thing. The Leaf House. It's an orphanage. In the Sector 5 slums. The kids, they're great. I used to visit.
I'm basically a saint. Arnold's such a nice guy.
That you'll have to do yourself.
Let me guess. Not a fan of
Agreed,
kids.
Polly. I am not the biggest Great Gatsby fan either. I like a stage musical cabaret
So
version
much
of it
in
more than I
common.
like any other version of it. There was actually one of my teachers in grad school did a very cool project that you guys can look it up. Here, I will type it in here.
Good luck, Cloud. Our
There you go.
future.
That's the name of the theater company. I'm throwing it into the
This
chats
is
right now.
nice.
They're called Elevator Repair Service Theater Company. They did a production where they read the entirety of Great Gatsby on stage and then performed it. So somebody read it out loud, and then when the characters spoke, the actors spoke it. It was an 8.5-hour performance, y'all. I didn't go to it, but it, and I don't think I'd want to see something like that, but it's ambitious and it was very experimental, and I think that in and of itself is cool. You still have a year before completely removed. Okay, good. Thank you for the heads up, Prime. You're so awesome. I love Edgar Allan Poe and Herman Melville. I like Poe. I saw a really cool theater version of Telltale Heart, and it was really neat. I think I was in high school. The real tragic story is that Cloud never got his pizza. Maybe in one of those like alternate reality worlds he can do that. Wake up, Charlie. Okay. Stop. Nah. I guess curing's not that bad. Oh, I should have a hold on. I think this is my first item I'm using. Let me actually do another ether too. Isn't this music good? Too much tiger's blood. Sorry, what way am I going here? Oh, yeah, okay. Charlie's not winning? No. Charlie Sheen, he needs to take a nap right now. Are we... This feels like I'm going the wrong... Oh, okay. I'm going the right way. I'm confused. I thought I was going up. Where am I right now? I'm deeply confused. Sorry, chat. Hold on, I'm gonna go back upstairs. This doesn't feel like it's the right thing to do. Yeah. You're supposed to what? Go up or down? Ah, there we are. Here it is. I was like, what the fuck? It's up, right? I was like, I don't think you go back down. That seems a bit anticlimactic. Know any of the characters from Mount Prairie? Ah, cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That Resident Evil 9 trailer was completely lost on me. Like, as somebody that's never played the game, or like the other... I hate these guys. Thank you, Rui. Yeah, I figured that was it. Yeah, I'm really not into the... Oh, God, I hate these things. I am not into... I think that they could have done a little bit better job of, like, introducing the game to people that, like, haven't played it before in that trailer. And I do think games need to stop giving... fan service is great, but I do think that, like, just pure fan service isolates newer players to a series. God, asshole, I hate these things, man. Like, they really are... Oh, fuck you. They really are the worst. Probably my least favorite enemies in the game. What are your least favorite enemies in this game, chat? In terms of, not that they're poorly designed, but just that they frustrate you. Right, Puppy, I didn't say I thought fan service was bad. I think that you need to also include service for people who aren't new to the series. But I'm glad you like fan service. Yeah. Okay, cool. I was like, I'm not criticizing fan service at all. I'm just saying, I think, like, I guess I'm saying it because Final Fantasy VII, especially since we're playing it right now, did this balance so fucking well. Like, they gave us the fan service we wanted, and they really invited new players into the world, which I like. I guess my standards are high now. It is hot today, dude. I'm like literally using a hand fan right now, and we have the air conditioning on. People were able to power jump in Resident Evil 7 without prior knowledge of the series. Yeah, like, I don't feel lost in Resident Evil 4 Remake. But, like, yeah, exactly. 69 degrees. Nice. When does it start feeling really hot for you, actually, Puffy, in Alaska? Because for me, in the East Coast, 70 would be, like, nice and balmy. And in California, obviously, that was, like, lovely. But I imagine further north, that's got to be maybe a bit more intense.
You're done.
Ooh! Limit break, fine, why not? Let's go for it.
Nothing personal.
We hate you! The dry heat, I hear ya. See, we have horrible humidity right now. Oh my god, it's like a freaking sauna, seriously.
That's that.
Today's the longest day of the year. Oh, you're right, it's the 20th. Tomorrow's the equinox, right? Where's today the equinox? Where's Celeste? She'll know. You don't have AC. Oh, girl. Yeah, that's gonna feel extra hot. I'm sorry. Get thee to a hand fan. To be fair, based off the first word, we know Grace Ashcroft is an aspect we being casual and fans are in the same boat. Yeah. I'm sure for fans that trailer was like really exciting. For me, I was like, okay, there's a girl in an office. Okay, like that. I like her gray hair. It's cool. I thought it was Ashley, like from RE4. Oh, speaking of RE4, I'm going to be playing RE4 again on Saturday night. So make sure you're there at 10:30. Ashley, quick way!
Testing. Testing. Attention, Avalanche scum.
I just waxed my
We know
chest.
all about your evil plans to destroy the pillar. But the
And I have a bikini wax later.
Shinra. That's us. Won't let you get away.
Thank
with
you.
it.
Thank
So
you
go
for,
back into whatever hole you crawled out of, or something.
Discerning that for us, Reno. We never would have figured it out on our own.
That ought to do it, right?
Oh, thanks all 18 of you for hanging out with me today. Didn't expect even to get 10 of you.
Wait, I know you. Miss
Oh, Dr. Baby.
First
Oh,
Class.
Dr. Baby, if you're here, you resubscribed 2 days ago when I wasn't streaming, or you're tier 1, so thank you, darling. Here's to you. A bit late, but cheers.
First class asshole.
First class gas. 90 degrees for you? Yeah, it's hot. I'm glad you guys like this dress though. I was actually, because they're going to ask us to bring our own clothes in for the fixture play I'm doing. They're setting it in modern era. And I was thinking actually this would be a really good dress for my character. You're confused? What's the
Throw down
matter?
your weapon and surrender.
90.
Shinra
Jesus,
does not
Mary and
negotiate
Joseph.
with terrorists.
What happens when it gets that hot for you? Does like all the snow melt? Oh, it's the hottest in the state. Why is that? Its location is...
Man, screw this cheap ass play.
I've said that before. And then walked out of the theater. Oh, you don't live in Quebec. Yeah. You're in,
Get down!
Anchorage, right? You don't have snow where you're living. Okay, got it. So it gets... But there are places of Alaska that do have snow year round. Am I an idiot thinking that? Kind of like
How is it?
some of the areas of like the Canadian border.
Much better, thanks.
We love you, Wedge. Up in the mountain. Okay, cool. I'm not crazy. I was like, I think so.
I'm sorry. I can't
Molly,
stay
ooh.
here. I have to help them.
I love you, Tifa.
Follow your heart.
I love you, Aerith. We're girlfriends now. Besties.
Aerith,
Forever.
there's a bar in the center of town, 7th Heaven. I need you to...
Get Marlene to safety, right?
I know the future.
It's okay. I'll find her.
Don't worry. I know her name. It's not creepy at all. Want a kiss? Big kiss? Big hug! Handholds. Then a kiss later. Maybe.
Can you take her to the bar for me, Wedge?
Look at Aerith's face! She's so in love!
Out there and kick Shinra's ass.
They love each other! Yeah! Girlfriends.
Come on. 7th Heaven is this way.
They have glaciers, right? Yeah, right?
Wait!
I love you, Louie! Oh, wait, that's me. I love you,
can't
Louie! I
stay
do love
here.
you. I love all of you, Chad. Seriously, you guys are great.
Let us through!
Dart says it all the time. Quality of chat makes the quality of the stream.
You need to step away from the gate.
You have to open the gate. If you don't let these people through,
Back off!
I love Wedge. And I gotta say, man, his performance as Badger, too, is so, like you can see how he took that character and infused it into Wedge.
I'm no good. Not to anyone up there or down here.
You're wonderful, Badger! We love you!
That's not
We love you,
true.
Wedge!
Don't give up hope yet. We could still save a lot of lives.
I make everything better.
You don't think we're gonna stop them from dropping the plate, do you?
He's so smart!
I want to believe that we can still win somehow.
I love his performance. I'm like very... I don't know why this actor charms me so much, but he like always...
Just this
He doesn't do... Like, he
feeling.
always plays a side
what I mean?
character, but he always stands out
Yeah.
so strong.
I
Because
do.
his performances are really sincere and sweet.
That's no excuse to give up. I don't want to look back one day and wish I'd done it different. Right here, right now.
Okay, guys.
need to know I did
Enough.
everything I could.
Okay, enough. Motivational speech time later. Savey now. Let's go. Wedge forgot it was LGBTQ month. It's Pride Month, baby. Oh come on! You know you wouldn't have left. Prime, would you have stopped watching? Yeah! I love you.
I'm not sure what's gonna happen next.
Best boy.
But I am sure I don't want to regret the choices I
Yes,
make
this is
tonight.
what you say. This is what you say to the police, chat. When you get arrested, I don't want to
Our
regret the
lives are in your
choices I make.
hands. If you don't open up, we're all gonna die.
This actually worked in some of the protests recently. Some police were taking knees and shit.
No, sir! I will not obey
Wedge
that order.
channeling his inner Nelly with the Band-Aid. Abso-freaking-lutely.
This way, everyone!
Here, Puffy.
Quickly!
For your
You
feet.
can't just... Wait!
Everyone, fan Puffy.
Seventh Heaven is just down
Can you
this
feel
road,
it?
isn't it?
Is it
Head
reaching
straight and
you?
look right. You can't miss it.
Don't worry about me.
All right, I'll get these people to safety.
I'm gonna think about you later, though. Thumbs up, chat. Everyone, thumbs up.
Get out of Sector 7, please! We need to get as
Run!
far away from Sector 7 as possible!
Run!
Right now.
I'm Aris now! I'm me!
5 or 6!
There's no time,
Anywhere but
guys.
here!
You gotta get out of Sector 7 as quickly as you can.
Do I need to run other places?
You gotta get out of Sector 7 as quickly
What's over here?
They're evacuating us.
Oh, that's too soon. I want to go other places. Hold on.
What is it?
There's no time, guys. You've gotta
Yes.
get out of Sector 7 as quickly as you can.
They're not though, Puppy. I know people who are in Los Angeles that there's no riots. There's people blocking people, but what you're seeing, I wouldn't trust the footage you're seeing on the news. A lot of it is AI generated. A lot of it's being doctored from 2020. A lot of the footage that you're seeing on the news are being recycled from protests in 2020. So just be cautious, because a lot of the footage you're seeing is not what's actually happening there. And I know this for a fact because I'm talking to people who actually live there. There's definitely a bit of a... Oh, I can't go back this way. I see. Okay. There's definitely a bit of a narrative being pushed right now. At least on prime time, because I think they want people glued to the news. Oh, by words. Yeah, a lot of people
You
are
all have to
talking,
get
but
out of Sector 7
I can
now,
say I'm
please.
speaking to people who are actually on the ground. I actually lived up the street. Like, I could walk to Dodger Stadium, where they just pushed a bunch of ice out.
Well,
I think,
there's still
frankly, because
time,
ice just wanted to
But
freak people out and go into the stadium to see a free game. But they were basically like, it's trespassing because you didn't buy a ticket.
Those sons of bitches!
What good do
Yeah, online is definitely...
free to cry about it later.
Yeah, I
now,
think
we
there's
need to get everyone to
definitely...
safety.
Wait, the watch should clear the roads first!
Following what I'm
good
trying to do
thinking.
right now
Up to
is
it.
when I hear things and see things, I try to follow the financial paper trail of where the information's coming from.
Avalanche, I take it?
And I think
Just a
that if you don't follow the money trail,
Tell Tifa to lay
it's
low.
easy to fall into
We'll take care of
assumptions
these
about who is a criminal, who is a gang member, and things like that. I think finances
I've got to get
very
to Seventh
often
Heaven.
lead you to where a root cause comes from. For instance, for me as a teacher, no gangs, just teaching. Following money trails of problems in the LAUSD school district led me to seeing that a lot of finances were actually coming from conservative areas of California being funneled into liberal districts like Los Angeles County. And that led me to discover that a lot of people from very red areas were actually buying apartments in Los Angeles County, using that as their home address, renting those places out as Airbnbs, and then running for local council. So, paper trail. Always follow the paper trail, and I found since I started doing that, it's definitely led me to clearer sources of problems, which tend to be hyper-rich people who don't want to share. And it really reminds me actually of when I was a preschool teacher and like all of my babies didn't want to share with each other. And my student babies, my students, I'm sorry, they weren't my children. I called them in my head my babies because they were all so little. And they're all in their 20s now too, chat. Like my preschool students, when I was teaching, I was like 24, 23. So like, they're all 20 now. It's crazy. But they fought over toys and snacks the same way and would try to hoard them. Yeah, a neutral place is always a good place to look. And I find for me,
That's it.
the place that helps me get to a
God,
neutral
look out.
viewpoint is finding out where the money's coming from. Because then I can say, oh, is this a liberal benefactor trying to use money to fuel a problem, or is it a conservative one? What's their money going to, and how is their money speaking for them? Great advice. Yeah, I think especially in unfortunately in politics and in media right now, finding out where money is coming from will lead you to a lot of information. If you look at shows you don't like right now, a lot of the problem is they don't want to pay their writers after the second season. So things like that. It's always rich people. And this the thing is like our perception of what a rich person even is like all over the place. So there was this patent. Rock was scaring off the syndicate, so a nurse called him to be transported. Asked the nurse if you want our officers to wear black robes and play some music to transport him, and she laughed and said yes.
Everyone, please remain calm. Panic will only give people.
Yeah, you're gonna go see your niece soon. That's great. But unfortunately, this is something that we all do have to focus on, keep our eyes peeled and our ears open. It is something we need to discuss with one another as the information becomes more frustratingly diluted. Because, like you're saying, you're doing a really smart thing, I think, Puffy, which is speaking to people instead of watching the news. That's what I started doing because I got really upset, obviously, by all the footage from the LA that I was seeing. So I called my friends that I know, some of them are protesting, and they were like, no, it really is not what you're seeing. And I can speak to that too, because when I marched with Black Lives Matter in 2020, we had crowds of 50,000, 100,000. They didn't send the military in. They did not send National Guard in. There was looting. There was rioting. They didn't, not at the protest I was a part of, luckily, but around other areas of the city it had happened, and they didn't respond the same way. They didn't respond the same way on January 6th, and now all of a sudden, a much smaller situation is being treated like it's bigger. And I think
I know it.
If I saw a movie being produced that way, I'd be suspicious of the movie. So to me, I wouldn't have a different attitude towards politics with that. And so that does involve us sharing information verbally with one another. So I appreciate that you guys do that responsibly on my channel, and that, we've talked now maybe 10 minutes about politics and it doesn't become a 3-hour discussion. And I laud all of you in chat for discussing it responsibly. Because it's not always easy to remain, neutral and do that. Hi, do you guys like my baby?
No need to rush. Steady now.
This is actually, a lot of people give Aerith shit here for walking slowly and keeping calm. This is actually exactly how you should be in an emergency situation with a child.
Thank God the kids made it on time.
Come on, we've got to go too.
Because a baby can absolutely, and I bet mamas in the chat can speak on this. Babies can absolutely sense. They have more empathy than God. They can sense when mommy's body is tense or her heart is beating really fast. They don't have as much verbal capacity as we do, and so they understand physical body language a little bit more viscerally.
I've been looking everywhere for you.
Good job, Betty's dad. Look at Mo looking at him like, you fucking idiot. Why didn't you? How did you lose your daughter, by the way? Thank goodness I don't have children.
Stop! That way's already.
I bet Ashley's mama intuition is being used. They're using that right now at her work, probably. Like, oh yeah, you got a good intuition. You want to do some more work for us for free? We're not gonna give you a raise, but can you like use your personal skills for us only? I just want to look around.
Fire! Trash! Away!
He might have. Still though, come on. He wasn't even like out looking for her. He was like waiting by the tunnel. Oh! Shit!
One more bird lost. Probably for the best. After all.
I do too, Puffy, and I want that. I want the OST on vinyl. I looked for it, and it doesn't.
Change of plans.
It doesn't exist
You can
yet.
take it from here.
And I'm very sad. I think you can pre-order it right now, but it's not out yet. But I really want that fucking soundtrack on vinyl. That's gonna sound so good. I actually just received something today. along those lines that I can't talk about because Dart's in the chat. And his birthday's coming up.
Please be okay.
Kids run very quickly when you're not looking. Oh yeah! Kids run quickly when you're looking. Kids just run quick. Let's just leave it there.
Hold on, Marlene. I'm coming for you.
His birthday is in July. But I tend to be a person, if I find a present that is like perfect, I get it there and then, especially if the deal is good. Let's just take one look around at all the set design. Look at her little dirty face. She's so pretty. Canned foods shop. Have a great day. I might cry. This music always makes me cry. This particular mix of Eris theme with the guitar that's coming up. Oh no. I don't like this. I really can't deal with babies crying. It like really. Oh, okay. I gotta go find her. I can't. Okay, come here, baby. Please, please come here. Please come here. It's okay, baby.
You're Marlene, right?
Don't like corner her.
Who are you?
Yeah, baby's crying is like. When we watched Breaking Bad,
I'm
the scene where like
a friend of Tifa's.
Marie tries to take the baby away. I like the crying sound made me cry. Like
Right now.
really lost it.
with all the
Oh,
others.
guys, listen to this.
Daddy
Well, I'm gonna turn it
too?
up a bit.
You
This
mean
mix is
Barrett?
like my favorite mix of
Yep,
her song, I think.
he's there too.
It's so pretty.
Wait, Daddy's not coming home?
Not yet. That's why I came to find you. Tifa asked me to. She said, take care of Marlene.
Actually, I said that, but it'd be creepy if I told you that
The
because
thing is,
I'm not supposed
this
to know
place
your
isn't
name
safe
yet.
now. I'm gonna take you somewhere safer, okay?
Are they gonna destroy the bar?
The bar?
Are they gonna destroy our
Are they gonna get rid of my bar? Yup, this is what you do to babies when they're sad, chat. But offer them the hug. Don't make them
I know
take
it's
it.
hard.
Let them, because sometimes they don't like hugging.
Just remember, you still have your daddy. You can build a new home together.
Girl does need a drink.
Anywhere. Shall we go?
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Sometimes they just need a little cry, you know? It's okay. She's gonna be better in a second. It's okay. It's a good cry. And they're gonna share. I'm pretty sure Marlene is an ancient or something, or here Aerith passes her power to her in some way. Does something. What the fuck are you doing there? And she gets it? Babies. This is how they are after they... I would go to princess parties and the kids would be scared at first and then they do this and it's like the best feeling.
You smell nice.
They say nice things like this too.
Like a flower.
I love that they have matching dresses too. Their colors are the same. She's even got the yellow from the flower on her, Feelings! Feelings are good, chat. It's a good cry. It's healthy to cry at stuff like this. It's very healthy for you.
I hope you remember it.
No way she smells nice after making her way through the sewer.
Come on.
Look, she's magic, okay? She cast the spell of aromatherapy, okay? They're way
Tell you
smarter
what,
than we give them.
we'll grow lots of flowers at your
Absolutely.
new house.
Do you think that I
Like
can
wisdom
help
from
too?
pours forth
course
from the
you
mouth of
can.
babes.
Hey, what's your favorite flower?
Oh, I want to hear this conversation. Can we? Oh, we can't walk anywhere else. Sorry, I'm gonna walk as slow as possible. Oh, okay. Well. She cast Dispelsia on herself. I don't have no feelings. What a thrill.
You led us
Uh-oh.
on a merry chase, Aerith.
You led us on a merry crush, Aerith. I'm in chase. Eggs and chips. I think it's actually that's actually like a British thing. Chips and dip, that kind of thing, or fish and chips rather.
Before you say another word,
And
know
that is
that
what
your
they call them over
options
there.
are limited.
So she smells like sulfur and
There's
sulfur and
nothing to be
roses.
scared of, okay?
Probably, although they did have a bunch of sewage water like hit them.
How about
When
we make
but
a
when they
deal?
do like curaga, does that probably cleans off like germs. Somebody said it was they cast dyspelgia on them. I'm explaining your arguments to Dart right now. Dart stands by the stance that they would still smell bad. Is he just vibing? He is working on recording his lines right now for his Metal Gear script. And he just walked into the kitchen to get an this all. So I gave him a look and we said hi to each other.
Stairs.
Baby dog acting silly? What's she doing? Respect mama always. Unless she's being toxic and abusive to you, then you don't respect mama and get yourself to a safe place. Because sometimes, sadly, the mamas don't do the good thing. Waifu cash girl!
What the hell?
I'm so hot, aren't I?
You're
I love it when
crazy.
you touch my arm.
Just like you. So suck it up, because I'm not leaving.
And when I say suck it up, I mean my tongue.
yourself, partner? Hand slip.
Hold that baby. Exactly. Hold the baby. Hold baby.
Where's Eric?
But only if baby want, like, you don't force the hugging. You say, hey, how would you like a hug? And then if they're like, yeah, they run over to you. And sometimes they don't wait, to ask you. If you want a hug, they'll hug you, and you gotta be like, hey. I had one student who would literally bum rush hug me every day she saw me at school, and it was so sweet. But I don't know, it did make me be like, oh, are you not getting enough hugs at home, honey? What the fuck was that? Whoa, where? What? How am I getting shot at? Oh, the fucking helicopter. I was like, what the fuck?
I see you!
Give me a drink.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, let's play with Tifa. Or actually, let's not play with Tifa. Sentry guns are a pain in the ass, we need to just do Zendara on all of them. He's had a hug in a decade. Oh, darling, no. Ew, I want to give you one.
Keep it together.
All set.
Sorry, Chad, I'll be right with you.
Feel the freeze.
Bring it.
It's on you.
Let's do this.
I gotta assess these motherfucking things. I forgot to do that. Tifa was like that backup to Aerith. What happened?
Let's do it right.
Thank you. An autonomous weapons platform developed by the Advanced Weaponry Division, AWD. Odd. When an intruder is detected, the platform opens fire with a rotary cannon. Its stagger gauge is only affected by non-elemental and lightning magic. Of these, lightning magic is the most effective at filling the gauge. Weaknesses are lightning. Greater resistances are wind. Shit.
Take the lead.
Okay, let's go.
There we go.
I don't know about you, but I'm over this shit.
Yep. Tifa was like that backup to Aerith things with stuff.
Save us all some time and give up.
No, oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. Aerith, Tifa, I love you, but get the out of my way.
Well, if this is how you want to play it, that's fine by me.
No, but doable.
Okay.
Steady. It's on you.
Come on. Come back. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful. God, I love Tifa's combat. It's so good.
Taking over.
Nice.
Come on, forever the hell you are!
Stop it. No, I don't let you block that. That's Aerith in the OG. She had Mother Error. Respect about her. Remake and Rebirth respected that. Yeah, I liked original Aerith. I felt that she had more personality. She was more fleshed out in this. It was kind of clear to me that the like localizer definitely was like an Aerith, a Tifa main, and kind of gave Aerith a very. I feel like the writing in this, and maybe also how we've developed like quirky female characters like Anna from Frozen, that kind of thing. That allowed Aerith's character to be filled out a little bit more realistically. I really liked that addition to it. Both she and Tifa just feel like actual people.
So,
Hey, Infamous One, how you doing?
my
Cheers.
latest and greatest design.
Hey, other best girl, what's up? Actually, chat, I'm really excited. Guess what? We're going to an anime convention, and Erica Lundbeck's going to be there. I'm going to get to meet my favorite voice actress and thank her for her work. I'm very excited, actually. I actually highly disagree with you there, Polly. And here's why. I find that I think the character trope is very poorly identified. That's like identifying a villain by only their weakest qualities. Manic Pixie Dream Girls became a really very easy thing to put into films, but that labeling them as such only ignores all of the qualities that don't make them Manic Pixie Dream Girls. I kind of don't like defining any character by their relationships, and I found that characters that are put in that Manic Pixie Dream Girl category very often aren't really just that. Hold on a second. What just happened there? That was shitty. Anyway, my point being, I think that Manic Pixie Dream Girl has become kind of like a hot button word to say versus an actual full description of a character. I think there are Manic Pixie Dream Girl characters. I just think we over-label a lot of characters as that when they only exhibit some of the qualities. Oh, you need it because you fall for their feminine wiles. Well, I think that's actually something to note because that's become the highlight of the character. Instead of looking at Manic Pixie Dream Girls as women with their own agency, their own energy, and their own quirks, they're saying that the quirks and the energy exist solely to stimulate the man's life, and I've never seen the characters that way. You're going back, drive home, drive safely out there, Ashley. You be careful, okay?
Gotcha.
Get home nice and safe.
There. Deal with that. I got you.
So I actually gotta assess this guy.
Allow me.
Troopers belonging to Shinra's Public Safety Division, they wear power-enhancing suits and use rotors to fight while airborne. They perform reconnaissance and can pursue targets to areas where other troopers cannot. While in mid-air, wind attacks rapidly fill their stagger gauge. Evading their powerful aerial attacks makes them susceptible to staggering. They're weak to fire and wind. Ooh, I'm gonna have to switch some material around, actually. But Polly, I get what you're saying actually with that. That like a lot of characters that are meant to be the Manic Pixie Dream Girl quintessential problem, i.e. characters that are just solely based around having wiles. You know, that's my design. It's not your fault.
Taking over. Don't stop now.
Seizing the element.
Because I will say I'm not, there is an aspect of like modern female, I've said this a number of times, there's a lot of stuff I'm seeing with modern strong female characters that makes me feel almost like you gotta be a 90s action dude to be a lead, and I'm like, there's a lot of other ways to be a lead character, you know? Oh, it's my fault, I should know better. You're only human, Polly.
Take the lead.
Let me handle this. Watch yourself.
Let's do this. Deal with that.
I got this. It's on you.
Hang back.
Let's just kill those guys.
Going in. It's on you.
Okay, let's go.
How do you not build up your ATB gauge enough to fucking do a basic wind spell, my darling?
Feel the breeze.
There we go.
Finish him
Fuck
off.
you. Bye. Oh, shit! That ruled. Let's do that again. Oh, goodbye! That...
Don't think
Oh,
walk away
did
from
I just killed him, alright. I wanted to uppercut him again.
Yeah, good luck.
I got this. Try this.
Ruby is herself. How many days old is she now? You know, on Bio, I was actually thinking about that recently. I'm either going to be doing it on a Friday night as I prepare for the play, so I'll cancel a stream, like a game stream, and we'll do a sleepover stream Friday to Saturday, or I might wait until after the play is over and then do it from there. But I'm not sure. I got to look at my calendar and also see what's going to happen in rehearsal next week. We are almost done blocking, which means planning where the actors, like where we stand and how we move around the stage. We're going to finish the whole play of that probably on Monday or Tuesday. After that, we will probably be called to rehearsal a little less because they're going to start working just individual scenes instead of having everybody be there the whole time. Okay, we'll talk about that in a minute, chat. Let's give the story some focus here. Speaking of Manic Pixie Dream Girls, who have a lot of agency, let's go see how Jessie's doing.
Jeez. Tifa. If you could see the look on your face.
No, don't move. You don't move them like that. That's bad for her neck and her spine. Oh, there goes. Yeah. Oh well. Never move a crash victim like that. Chat's really bad for their neck and their spine.
My last words.
Although, like, I'm sure she's just like, oh my God, Cloud is carrying me.
Lucky me.
Okay,
Like
Chad.
hell they're your last.
Get him ready.
It's okay, Cloud. It's okay. They were my bombs. They were all my victims. I had it coming.
Her liver just slides out. God.
My hero. So gentle.
Just try to hang
Erica Lindbeck, you killed this role, girl. What good acting.
So dramatic.
What's also sad too, actually, is Erica Lindbeck. I'm pretty sure she lost
wish
her partner
I
to
could have
illness
had you
very
over
young.
again.
So I think this actually was pretty real for her.
With Mom's
Or I think he might have been ill at that time. I'm not sure if he passed from COVID, but
really
she posted on social media about it, I remember, and I was just like heartbroken for her.
Yeah. You owe me a pizza.
But I always admire actors that can like really translate actual experiences into a fictional character's life. You don't understand, Lucky. Hot people don't get injured like the rest.
Oh no. Tifa's crying. Did I say something wrong?
Yes, guilt your friend for crying if you die. Aw, she gave a fist pump. She's such a tomboy. I love her.
You guys have somewhere to be. It's not polite to stare, you know.
Snaps for the really good performance. And from these two. Reactions always sell it. So this voice actress delivering here on showing us how much Jessie meant to her. We love Tifa. It breaks our heart to see Tifa feel this way, to hear her cry that way. Same with Jessie. We loved her. Hurts to hear her. And even Cloud, like, finally, like that thing that I told you about how when he hangs out with Aerith, he starts to melt. Now he's with these guys, and he's treating them with more care and love and reverence as well. So he loves them too. And I think this scene really speaks to the, like, when a voice actor does their work well, or a cast of voice actors, an ensemble does their work really well together. Because if anybody had dropped that scene, it could have been really cheesy. But because you had 3 actors that, like, really respected the text, their craft, the relationships between the characters themselves, you got this scene that was really, really moving. I know the first time I watched it, I cried. So, and not just crying, but I felt angry. I watched this during 2020 when Los Angeles was, like, going nuts. I felt motivated to involve myself in activism, watching these characters struggle the same way, listening to the same pain in their voice of losing friends to systemic violence. And I think that that's what's really important about pieces like this, when the work is so high quality from the artists and the characters and the design and the story, and when all of that matches the relevancy of what's going on in the world. Now let's sit down and save our game. Thank you, game. But had one of those actors dropped it, like if Tifa had oversold the tears and the grief, if Cloud had been like too emotional and wasn't still kind of robotic, I don't think the balance on the vocal delivery of the scene would have been as powerful. Jessie being a hyper-expressive person, right? Being really extroverted. Oh, actually, let me check the vending machine. Being like an actress, somebody who's comfortable on stage being viewed. Cloud and Tifa are not those kinds of people. They're very introverted. So having that vocal balance, that acting, that energy balance is really important. That's pretty common feeling, Polly, and, like, don't beat yourself up for that, man. Everyone yells at themselves for feeling apathy, but apathy is a really useful feeling to signal that you might need to reflect on something. So I don't beat yourself up for feeling apathy. I volunteered from a very young age because my parents were Catholic, and they really instilled volunteerism into me very young. I've been volunteering since I was very young, and I still do it today. Like, I volunteer a lot at the theater, and I did that in LA. Oh my God, that's Barrett, right? But there's a lot of ways to be a community activist, and frankly, Colin, maybe you're not, like, going out to the soup kitchen or whatever, but you're here in this community offering your smarts, your kind energy, and your humor. So that's a community service.
Still alive
I
and
guess
kicking?
you tried hard at the end. Oh yeah. Again, vocal delivery, selling the fucking moment. She, in the Japanese version, Yuna doesn't say, I love you. Yuna says, thank you, arigato, which can, in Japanese, depending on the situation, actually mean the same thing. I'm so grateful to you because of my love for you. I love you so much because I'm grateful to you. I love you so much, and I'm grateful. So I think those two actors really sold that movie. I think that they were incredibly limited by some of the design limits of the mouth movements and stuff like that. I don't got none of that. Okay, sure. All right, Paul. Are they still Catholic?
personal,
My dad, my dad doesn't practice anymore. My mom still goes to church every week though. Oh, you can do that. That's fine. People die and you to dances. People get dressed up in crowd dances. When will crowds stop dancing?
You're next, asshole!
Speaking of good voice acting,
losers.
chat.
Gotta play for keeps today.
Barrett.
No time to dick around.
What a great performance he turned in. Personally, he's my favorite voice actor in this entire
Plate
game.
separation authorized. Awaiting confirmation. Plate
Yeah, Barrett for the win.
separation authorized.
Especially in the next scene.
Awaiting confirmation.
Yeah.
And honestly, fuck anybody that was like criticizing his kid, calling it minstrel show. I'm sorry. You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your feelings. But as a master acting student, no, that's not what he was doing.
Press it.
That's not what that actor's doing.
You ain't
Yeah,
shit.
that really pissed me off. And some of that just pertains, again, from the relevancy of the situation because of the way the media was reclaiming itself at the time. It just really sucks, man. When actors get flack. Look, I am not a fan of Ada's voice actors, and I tease her shit constantly.
No choice, huh? I guess I ain't got one
However,
take the lead.
I don't think that was her fault. It sounds like she was directed to be dispassionate. When I was playing the original as a kid, says Ruby, I always assumed that the voice of Mr. T is Barrett. Yeah, he was literally, okay, so the character was literally designed based on that character. So, you're gonna have that. Now, add the fact that the character is an idealistic father who is leading a cause and is also trying to make up for not really handling his role in that cause well previously, right? And making mistakes in his own past. And so, what does he do? He tries really hard. He's a super try-hard. He basically uses his speech and his voice to deliver his sincerity. And he does that through these motivational speeches. He does it the whole game, right? To himself, to people when he doesn't like them, to the camera when he's like, hey, there's people here, I'm going to give a speech. He's talking because he knows his actions weren't enough in the past. So he does this preacher thing.
See, you're doing whatever the hell you want.
And I think it's frankly really presumptive to call that
Guess I'm rubbing off like
minstrelsism when
heads up, guys.
it's literally the speech style of activist leaders from the past. And so that's what I always like, I don't know, when I see critiques towards voice actors like that, like Ada ruined this and that, I'm like, no, I'm sorry, it's not that. There's a lot more going on than like the actor choosing to sound dispassionate or things like that.
You're up.
Get up! I'm counting on you!
Don't overdo it.
Bring it home!
Did he get his, yeah, okay, what's he weak to? He's not weak to anything. Magic and lightning attacks only have a slight effect on his die. Oh, okay, so we just fucked what? Oh, hold on a sec, chat. Sorry about that. I knew I heard something get turned off. Hold on a second. 1 second. Hello again. Sorry about that. Thanks for the heads up on that. fuck? Oh, we don't capture our girlfriend. One of our girlfriends. Oh, wait, that doesn't work. Okay. We want to fuck him up. Focus thrust. We're gonna get him to help her get out of the fucking pyramid, I think.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
It wasn't the tech ghost. It was, I think my camera thought that I, was idle because I didn't touch anything on it for a while, so it was just trying to save battery. Church has a historic home black manager by slave owners. Oh god, yeah. Absolutely. The history of
Keep it together.
well, there's a lot of things that get used actually to further propaganda of messed up things. Really sucks. Hopefully we'll Oh, you're funny. No. I know you did, but I'm actually saying that the tech ghost is actually our tech ghost is kind of, knock on wood, has disappeared. Haven't had a lot of tech problems. God willing.
I got this.
Oh, I can do that. I thought. See, now I have a case of the literals, Puffy.
Damn it.
Does anybody ever get a case of the literals, chat? Which is when you see everything, and even though it's obviously a joke, you take it seriously. Because I have that happen sometimes.
I was planning to join you anyway.
Any landing you can walk.
Oh well, my views are really shitty today, chat. But guess what? Quality over quantity. I'm having a good time with y'all.
What happens when you mess with the Turks? Deal with that.
I think it's fun. I'm looking. I have only 10 people with me, but I'm actually having just as much fun as when there's been 100 people here. It's kind of cool. Oh!
If you're gonna pick a fight with the Turks, you better be prepared to
Hey, rude. Hey, rude. Oh, how funny. He's weak to wind, which I gave to Tika. Oh, chat. Someone's coming over to say hi. Hey. Chat, look who's here. Hold on. Don't go away. Ah. Luna was here. I was trying to show her to you. Yeah, she just walked by, but she hopped down.
I'm waiting.
Woo!
No more games. It's over.
Damn it!
I wanted to. Now she's on our afternoon adventure. Luna has taken to exploring the entire house in the afternoon around this time. So she's honestly, she's probably going under the bed right now so that it's nice and cool.
Call me lightning.
You got this!
Watch yourself.
See, I'm making Rude's dreams come true right now. I'm making Tifa beat the shit out of him. Kat was like, you only got 5 seconds of my attention. Yeah, Luna sometimes is like, I'm good. I don't need people right now. Ooh, let's steal from him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh, I stole a heavy-duty bracer, though.
I'll give him hell!
I got this. It's on you.
All I had to do is triple flash.
Keep it together.
Barret.
I'll end.
Give it all
Let's
you
finish.
got!
I've got this. Let's finish.
They're done. Oh, let's finish him with the limit, chat. Let's go. I would get a small doggo. I would love to. Here we go.
Give it my all.
Oh, you love to see it. You love to finish the fight with a fucking.
Finish it.
And let's give it to Tifa. Oh. Oh, Tifa's limit's gonna finish fucking rude. This is awesome. Let's go. Ah, there's the content you love to see. Thank you, game.
Plate separation authorized. Awaiting
Puffy,
confirmation.
are you shitting me? I grew up with 3 Yorkshire Terriers. I want to get a Shiba Inu. A Shiba Inu mix would be my favorite. Well, Pomsky would be great.
How do we stop?
But yeah, you sussed me real good there. Good job.
Who knows?
I'm hot. Ugh.
Where are you going?
To get Tifa's number!
Move! Getting real tired of your shit.
Script somewhere.
Keep up.
Shibas require a lot of maintenance. Yeah, but they're such smart dogs. I also love their little curly coop tail. I mean, look at them. Look at them. Look at this.
Plate separation initiated. Plate separation initiated. Commencing separation sequence.
Also, thank you so much for this pile. I know this wasn't really like meant for, but thank you for giving it to Dart and letting me give it to me, because I fucking love this.
Son of a bitch! What have you done?
When I feel sad, I get a hug. Shih Tzus are so cute. Puppy, what's your favorite kind of dog, honey? Rude's heart is like breaking right now. Oh no, I had top chat on this. Shit. Sorry if I Point Break! Ooh, thanks all 15 of you for being with me now. All right, chat. It's time to get ready for Tissues round 2.
What do we do?
Put him there. We're gonna get some really broken dad voice acting in a minute. Prepare yourselves.
You can't do this! Aerith!
Marlene! My Marlene! What did you do with her?
Shut up! Huskies, Pity's Corgi Flab. Oh, good. Oh, awesome. Good choices. Those are brands I love too.
Your activities unwittingly brought you into contact with the Ancient, who is now back in our custody where she belongs. For this you have my sincerest gratitude. Alas, the sector in which you stand has been condemned.
Shinra's basically ice for ancients.
Ancient?
So they'd be Ace. The
Where exactly do you
ancient
expect them to go?
something enforcement.
Aerith!
Is Dart gonna be in the back voice acting as a dad? Dart? Are you gonna be in the back voice acting as a dad? I don't know. That's what they said. The answer is sure, infamous one.
If we don't get the hell out of here right now, we're dead. We gotta think.
Oh no! Where am I going? Okay, stop, wait. Cloud! Where are we walking? Oh my god! What a fucking moron. Knock everything over!
Hey,
You're back! Welcome
over
back!
here! Found us a way out!
Tifa.
Oh, you hold her hand! He's holding her hand. Hold your hands, Chad. Tifa Cloud, Cleefas or Gouge or whatever. I don't know what your like acronym is. But they're holding hands. See? They held hands. Now they're all hugging. Hugs! No, Wedge, you fucking hero! Best boy, look at that. Saving the cats. Keiichi! No, freedom! That's why he beat the boss. I love Kate Sith. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, shit, their playground! Oh, that's... I never noticed that little detail there. That they, like, flew right by the place where he sat with Aerith on the date. That sucks. And Sephiroth ain't here to challenge Cloud now. 0 out of 10. Yeah, I want some more. I want some more like fucked up flashbacks. I'm sorry, I wasn't watching you sleep or anything. I sure don't like playing as him during a certain section in the game, says Puffy. But he's fun otherwise. I agree with you. I just like how they evacuated most of the slums, so this wasn't as busy. I agree with you, Dart. I think that this needed to have a bit more consequential weight. Though I will say, we know that the slum was evacuated, but we don't know what happened to the upper middle class and middle class people. Upper middle class and upper class folks on top of Sector 7, right? Like Jesse's family's dead, right? So I think that there could have been a scene where Biggs and Wedge reacted to that. Because they met Jesse's mom. Cloud didn't meet Jesse's mom, but overheard it. So I think that they could have given us, like, 2 minutes of that. Well, shit. Yeah, exactly. Ashley, from outer space. You just walk in and see that look upon your face. That's right. They all probably got crushed when they dropped the plate. Exactly. I mean, honestly, chat, this really... My mom was in 9/11. She had walked underneath the towers about 15 minutes before they fell. And she was one of the top buildings across the street, so she saw people jumping away from the fires and stuff. It was really crazy. She came home, she was just covered in soot.
I think I hear him up ahead.
It's not like our audiences couldn't have handled that. We're all unfortunately used to it. So I think I agree with you there, Darty. Smart comment, Faye. Way to be smart, boo. I am very glad too. She actually called my school and told them about it before the news broke. And was like, you need to tell the girls what's going on, and I need you to let my daughter know that I'm okay. And so they pulled us all into chapel to tell us... Oh, hold on. I gotta watch this.
Biggs! Wedge! Jesse! God damn it! God damn you! God damn you all!
Just focus on his voice acting anyway. You don't need my face right now.
Ollie.
Yeah.
Ollie.
Internal temp high. Allow it to cool. Oh, shit. It's too hot in the room for my camera right now.
It was us.
He's back.
We did this.
I said he wasn't around. Sorry, Chet. God damn it, I'm really sorry that got in the way of this beautiful moment of voice acting.
Can't think like that. Whatever came before it was Shinra that pulled the trigger.
Yeah, I agree. I think Barrett deserved a Best Voice Actor nomination for this, for the first one. Hey, Vicente! You did arrive at a very here, chat. Take him. Here you go.
Yeah.
Her too, really good. She's such a. Tifa's a very reserved, emotional person. That's just like, yeah. It's okay. You can cry. Crying is good. I'm crying too. Poor Wall. What did the wall do to you?
Anger. Okay.
Funny. You got me. I was about to be like, it's fine. You're crying. Yeah, Spooker Tech. It's because I said he wasn't here anymore. Had to prove me wrong. Thank you all 20 of you for coming. We got more numbers now. Yay. Sector 7 fell. Let's pour one out for the homies, chat.
Barrett. Marlene's fine.
And Rufus watched while
Barrett
sipping
found
wine.
her.
He sure did. Tifa's voice actor does an amazing job.
Is that
The
girl they
PTSD.
took?
Yep, amen.
Yeah.
The wall got beat
That's
up.
her.
The wall didn't do anything. It was an innocent wall.
What the hell's going on?
I asked Aerith to find Marlene.
But
and
yeah,
take her
just
somewhere
quick
safe.
pause. If you hear anyone talking about that performance and or about Barrett's performance, and they say, "Oh, minstrel show," please just show them that scene. I don't very often. You know me. I don't very often say people's opinions on art are incorrect. But I do think an audience speaking for what they know an actor's intention to be is a little foolhardy of the audience. I think this scene in particular is very sincere. It's a very sincere reaction to the loss of community. And I don't see anything stereotypical about it. Charmsy claims art is incorrect. Confirmed. Polly, we were talking about how some people had criticized Barrett's voice actor's performance in this, and called it insensitive, a minstrel performance, and I find that very inaccurate. So I was speaking to that, and I think that this scene is a really good example of how it's not that at all. This is a very true and sincere and serious moment for this character. So I just think it really and I think it shows his performance off at its peak. Yeah, it felt trolly. It felt very.
You sure?
This came out in 2020, so this came out in the heat of the Black Lives Matter protests. So we were just beginning to discuss these things happening in media en masse. These have been discussions in the past, but this is when we were all talking about it. And so I think the criticism, people were quick with it. So they threw it at this, and I found that to be hugely inaccurate. And there's a lot of technical things that I could point to that show that actor's not doing that. And it really hurt me that actor, Barrett's voice actor, was hurt by those comments. Because he is a black man. He wasn't trying to do that. And he honored the character, the original design of the character. So it upset me that the actor had to go through that.
How could
Very similar to the way Abby's actor had to go through death threats for The Last of Us 2, regardless of your opinion on the game. Just leave the voice actors alone. I always played Japanese in Japanese, and I actually have not played this through in Japanese. Has anybody played this through in Japanese and found it to be really, really amazing?
How would I know?
Graphically upgraded quality of life. Her voice actor did too. Ada voice. Yeah. So Ada's voice actress did not do an amazing job, but I don't blame her for that. I'm pretty sure her direction was, you need to sound mysterious. You need to sound strong. Sometimes us actors don't get very good direction.
And that's where Marlene is?
Where we hope she is.
I agree 100% Puffy on that. Yep.
Tell me she is. Give me something to hang on to. Even if she's not.
This scene too. He's begging Cloud to give him words. Words mean so much to him. It's such a beautiful character quality.
Hey, Tifa, know anything about ancients?
Sorry about the speed up there. I put my
I know I've heard of them at least.
They come
I agree, yeah. It just didn't seem like that.
Meant to be the original.
I agree with you, Puffy. Oh, I'm sorry, Polly. I found that not giving her physique
that must be why the Turks
in Last of Us 2 was a result of her trauma. She was traumatized by the loss. She didn't want the same thing to happen to her. She didn't want it to ever happen again. So she got so physically strong that she could do something to prevent it. It also resulted in her having TMJ, so she's grinding her teeth all the time. That's giving her a more protruding jaw. People who experience trauma tend to age more rapidly. we didn't see any of that in the physicality of the character design in the live action series, regardless of how wonderful I found the actress delivered the lines and embodied not the build of the character, but the physical life of the character, the movement of the character. She was gonna have her mom dead. Okay, that makes sense then.
Will grow strong.
That's really sad. Jesus. Sorry, chat. The camera is.
Isn't that what you want?
Sorry, chat. It's very hot in our house right now, so my camera's overheating. Sorry.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Sorry for all the camera issues today, guys. Okay. Okay. So Puffy, I actually have a problem with that. I think the character being buff was a physical symptom of her trauma, and taking that away from her physicality, like not even padding her, they could have just padded her clothes up. She didn't have to physically actually get muscular. You know, it's not 300. But I think taking that away from her physicality changes the character's movement quite a lot. And there was something about the way Abby moved, attacked in the game that felt very distinct from Ellie. And I feel like in the live action series, they're trying to draw more on that these two are the same. So they're making them look physically similar as well. And it takes away from me how actually warped Abby is, not just mentally, but she's changed her body. It's almost like making an anorexic character not have an eating disorder. So taking that hyper training away from her, I felt was a weaker decision. Because it changed, as an actor, I learn a lot about body movement. And actually, this is a great conversation to have about video games, because we're in an advent right now where
There's a hole in the sky.
Body image capturing for voice actors is now starting to happen. They're taking voice actors right into the studio and creating the characters around them, or they're having an actor physically come in, and then the voice actor looks at that character's face and then develops a voice based on that. Am I ever going to be in a video game? I hopefully will. And actually, exciting announcement. Actually, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'm going to move over to the chat screen for a minute so we can chit chat for a moment. Because let's take a break from the drama for a moment. Sad stuff just happened, big time. So I am not going to be in a video game anytime soon. However, the episode of Rap Tunes that I did a very small voiceover role in, I play a nurse, just released. And it released early to Rap Tunes' Patreon. So if you're a member of that, you can actually go in and listen to me in that. Otherwise, I think it's going to be released like in a couple of weeks on YouTube. But it's Final Fantasy 14 Post-Stormblood in a Nutshell Part 2. That's the one I'm going to be in. So I'm not going to be in a video game, but I am going to be in a spoof of a video game. So definitely check that out. But yes, I have a goal to be an actor in a video game, and I would love to bring this level of depth to the character in the video game, because I find video games to be a version of immersive theater that is accessible to so many people, and it really excites me. And so I'd really like to use my immersive theater experience, i.e. the experience I've had using my own body and my own voice in real time with actual people. I would love to translate that to a gaming space, and hopefully help the industry find some new stuff. So we'll see, maybe that'll happen. Actually, I'm going to be going to an anime convention, my first one, in about 3 weeks. And I'm going to be doing Aerith's red dress cosplay. I'm actually going to be making a whole new one from, I'm going to be taking a dress that's already constructed and then making alterations to it to make it look just like hers. and I'm going to take some pictures, and hopefully I will make some, connections there that who knows could lead me there someday. But I do have a goal to be a voice actor in a video game, so I appreciate you asking that and saying that you'd like to see me one day doing that. Oh, I am. Yes, we were talking about the Last of Us show. You love rap? I love rap tunes. Would love to hear me in anything. Thank you. I'm trying to think what you can hear me on. If you want to hear my voice acting, go to my Instagram page, and there's some of my cartoon that I was in up there. Also, I'm thinking actually, chat, if you would like, at the sleepover party, I could show you guys the short film that I was in. It's about 20 minutes long. I play a supporting lead. So you'll see me and some of my friends, and it's about, actually, it's sort of Yakuza adjacent. It's about karaoke hostessing in Koreatown in Los Angeles. Lucky can for sure play a Resident Evil villain. They're always looking for overdramatic and Shakespearean. What a... Hope this isn't Chris's blood. There you go. Whatever happened to the voice actor to Claire? You said you were going to do her video? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Bio. I'm sorry, honey. Imagine if you got a part. If I got a part as a Final Fantasy character, I could literally retire from acting happy. Yep. Or if I ever got to play Aerith in some capacity, I think that would. I told my scene partner, the guy who's playing my like love interest in the play, because we found out yesterday that we both found out yesterday we like Final Fantasy, and I told him I was going to this convention and dressing up as Aerith, and I think this was like the biggest compliment. He was like, well, obviously, I see it, totally. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, you could totally play her like in a play. And I was like, thank you. It was like the nicest compliment ever. Voice actors need to be real actors, not just voice actors. So it's interesting. A lot of voice actors are real actors. There is a weird divide in the industry. Voice acting has had a weird amount of shade thrown at it for no reason. Like, it used to be that like voice acting was considered like lowbrow acting. Now, not so much, with the advent of CGI art. However, it used to be too that commercial acting was really bad. Now, commercials are largely non-union for the type of work I've done in commercials has just been sort of like non-union, lots of different roles, lots of different parts, nothing too big. But the only union contracts they give out on a lot of commercials are for celebrities. People like the Allstate guy or Flo from, oh my God, I can't remember the name of their insurance company, Progressive. So, it's rare to get contracts like that. It used to be that was how actors made their bread and butter, because they would be paid a SAG contract fee, which was unionized, had health insurance. Now, if you don't make $15,000 a year from commercials in SAG union through SAG contracts, right? There's 75% of commercials right now are not union. So I could be a SAG union member, and to get the health benefits that come with that union membership that I pay into, by the way, you're paying like $800 in installations to be a part of the union. So you're already paying into it. You have to make an additional $15,000 through only SAG contracts on top of that. That means you're either having to get 3 to 4 buyouts per commercial per year, or you have to be booking several. And if one of those is a non-union commercial, the money you make there doesn't count. So it's very complicated. And it really does make me sad that there are these like divisive lines. Now, I would say that some of it is correct because there are technical differences between the acting styles. What I have to do as a voice actor is very different from what I have to do on film, very different from what I do in theater, very different from what I do in musical theater or Shakespearean theater. It really is like you're juggling a lot of balls. But PK! I'm sorry, I was so busy babbling, I didn't see you there. Hey, girl. I was just telling them how you're going to be taking lessons, and I'm so excited. Cheers. Happy Friday, balls, yes. But that is to say, a lot of voice actors are such well-trained technical actors. But because they're creating a physical product, something that producers are going into, editors are going into, directors are having a say, and sound designers are having a say, and the stock investors of the design company, and the production company, and the casting department, and the casting agent. It is like so many layers that your real acting skills have to pass through to get to the final product. And sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you're Brie White and they love your whole performance and they put all of the good shit in there. Other times you're a really strong actor and they cut out a lot of your stuff, and it's just the way it goes. So my point being, there are very real actors, very real trained technical, who knows, Ada's voice actress could be an incredible theater actress. Or I bet that girl would be amazing in film, because in film you need to be very, very measured. For theater, you usually need to be a lot more amped up. So the medium does affect things. Just like there would be a difference between me watercoloring and oil painting, or using the computer to fill in something. So it's very similar. However, voice actors are very much real actors. A really great book that I highly recommend to all of you that I will, I'm gonna give you guys, I'm gonna write the title in the chat right now, if you guys don't mind. Hold on. Power of Voice. Okay. If anyone is interested in self-educating themselves about voice acting, I'm going to recommend a really great book to you by my former speech teacher. Her name is Denise Woods, and her book is called The Power of Voice. And boop, this woman was the voice coach for Taraji P. Henson in Hidden Figures. She was the voice coach for Common. And she did another celebrity recently. I think it might have been Jamie Foxx in Ray. I can't remember which, but she is a very well-seasoned Hollywood fixture for speech. I think voice acting is really hard because conveying emotion only through voice is awesome. Yes, using your voice to be specific about your feelings, it involves a different physical thing. For instance, let's say my line is, let me think of a line I have in my Shakespeare play. Hold on, give me a sec. Okay, there's a line I have in the play that I'm doing where my scene partner goes, "Did I not dance with you and Brabant once?" And I throw right back in his face to flirt with him. I go, "Did I not dance with you at Brabant once?" Now, it's very sassy. And depending on the medium that I was performing for, if it was a theater, if it was a movie, or if it was voice acting, I would have to throw that vibe out there in very different ways. So when I'm on stage, let me see if I can kind of like show you just generally here. But basically on stage, here I am looking at the guy, and I use my whole body when I'm doing this because I'm looking over, and then he goes, "Did I not dance with you?" And I'm like, "Did I not dance with you at Brabant once?" So I use my whole body throwing it in. I'm not usually crouched like that, but I'm able to use my physicality to also show the vibe of what I'm doing. So it's like my hands are on my hips. I'm generally like using my head a little bit, this kind of thing. Now, let's say this was on film. That would be way too much. The camera needs way less movement. So let's say it's a close-up and I'm here, and I would probably be mic'd in my outfit, but it would be something like, "Did I not dance with you at Brabant once? Did I not dance with you at Brabant once?" Totally different, but it's on camera, it's a totally different thing. For voice acting, if you can't see me, hold on. Boop. Hold on. That wasn't what I wanted. Here we go. So now let's take my body away. Boop. But there's actually here, guess what, chat? There's this little thing that's pretty cool about not having the camera on. You can't see what I'm doing. So I can do anything physically right now that is weird and like that can help me get my voice out there, and you don't see that, so it's not going to affect how you're looking at the character. So let me try to do this in like a cartoon. This would be if it was like a Disney cartoon, let's say. Okay. The guy's like, "Did I not dance with you at Brabant once? Did I not dance with you at Brabant once?" And then I also have to change my speech a little bit there. When I'm working for just the microphone, you could probably hear the whistles and my S's. So I really have to listen, and I have to slow down my speech a little bit. So Did I not dance with you at Brabbit once? It's a totally different thing. So I'm not sure if I made that clear for you there, but that's the kind of juggling that you have to do when you're jumping between mediums. And a lot of actors can do that, but some are really good at specific ones. I would say for me, I'm pretty equally measured in all three, but my strengths are definitely voice acting and theater, because I'm a bit more of a bigger performer. So really, really good. I was not flipping you off. What's a camera? Have I seen Hell on Wheels with Anson Mount? No, I haven't. I think, yeah, the voice acting changes if it's a movie, stage, or voice only. Exactly. It's just totally, it's like painting with different mediums. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. My TED Talk. Let's get back to the game. Because after that really depressing and very, very dramatic, sad, I think we need some happy. So let's go back to Wall Market and do some squats and do some pull-ups with Tifa.
Chocobos are so frightened they're refusing to move.
Oh no, the babies are scared. Quah! It's okay. I wish we'd done your side quests. I'm sorry. Polly, she's flipping us off by doing it. That's so funny.
Wait.
Keep laughing at that.
Over there.
What the hell are they doing here?
Their jobs, probably.
I want a chocobo so bad too.
Focus on seeing Marlene again.
Actually,
Nothing
fun
else.
question, chat. If you could pick any pet from the Final Fantasy universe, which would it be? I think I'd pick a cactuar. He's my pencil holder.
And what was it? An attack?
A tonberry? Yeah, that was like my second choice. Is Tifa a valid option? Summons can be included, because like fat chocobos. Yeah. Why did Shinra demolish Sector 7? To scare people and make avalanches culprits? Yeah. You know all the 9/11 conspiracy theories about how the Bush administration actually was? It's kind of like that. They basically took that and were like, what if it actually was true? What's that? Hold on. What's this? Hey! What's up? Hey, look! Oh, it's the money cat, but it's a Moogle.
Hey there. We're a pharmacy.
Shiva?
But
Yeah.
we stock other stuff too.
I feel like Tifa's not a pet. Tifa's a human. Oh, I fucking love all the music in this game, man. Oh, I bought that already. Okay. I thought I went. Oh.
Thanks a bunch.
Money Moogle? Oh, that's a good choice. You're gonna be rich. Until a cactuar attacks with 1,000 needles, I don't think I'd have 1,000 needles in your life. Oh my god! That's awesome. I actually, sometimes when I'm doing plays, and I'm probably gonna do this for this one, I make like collages of the character that I'm playing and images that inspire me, so totally do that with your journal.
The first thing we need to do is find a place to take
I'm glad you're excited. I'm really excited too, PA. You're going to do a great job. I have a feeling you're not going to... It's going to be me mostly like saying like, yeah, that, exactly, to you. I have a feeling you probably are coming in with lots of good stuff. I have some information idea if you're... Oh, thank you, Bio. Yes, thank you for bringing my attention back to that, because I had meant to say. So, I am planning on doing the sleepover stream still. What's subversion? Hold on a second. Allows you to use... What's this? Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Ooh, yeah. Let's do that. Charmsy, will you ever play Final Fantasy 16? I don't think so. I didn't really enjoy watching it, to be totally honest. There were parts of it that were really good. Actually, okay, wait, no. Let me back that up. I might play parts of it. I would love to talk about the actor who played Sid. I thought his voice acting was remarkable. I think all the voice actors did a really good job in that. But the game itself didn't really excite me too much. I'm jealous of Clive's titties!
How bad is it here?
You're right.
Compared to Sector 7, we're doing
Look.
fine. But that's hardly an accomplishment.
PK, you are gonna love this book. Okay, Denise Woods, my former speech teacher, she is one of the first women, black women, to break through the Juilliard nonsense and was graduated from their program. She is just like the lady. She's so cool. And she really broke down a lot of barriers as a speech coach in Hollywood for black females. She's just, you can look her up. She's really, really, she's really a very evolutionary artist. She really helped shape some of the industry, but also she's just a really joyful artist. Like, you'll see her picture. She has the most beautiful smile, the most gorgeous cheekbones. She exudes joy in her performances. Actually, you guys have heard her voice. If you remember the commercials from the 90s and you heard Revlon Red, that was my speech teacher, Denise. I love it.
Is it true that Sector 7's pretty much destroyed?
Mwah. An actor analysis. So actually, yeah, chat. I was thinking of maybe in the future playing all of my games on stream on easy mode so that we can do this and just talk about the acting. Because that does, I didn't expect you guys to be so interested in it, but like, I love these conversations and they actually help my teaching. So I would definitely be down to label these instead of like let's plays as like actor plays or theater play run, that kind of thing. I think there's something to all the world's a stage and all the men and women merely
find
play.
what you were looking for?
Oh.
Thanks to you, I did.
Speaking of good voice work, hold on.
Never let it go again.
Keep talking. No.
I need to prep for my next show.
I love you. Say more things.
Times like these, song and dance are truly essential.
Okay, so here's an example of activism. He's not out in the streets marching. He is not, there's no anarchy. But this dude's a bard. He's literally like, okay, we need to fucking keep people happy. Let's fucking have a show.
The stage could be yours.
Thank you.
I need to prep for my next show.
I think when I feel bad about myself as an actor, I'm just going to come here and talk to him.
Times like these, song and dance are truly essential.
Also, talk about a vocal delivery that lets a character continue on. This voice actor just like snaps. What's my opinion on James Franco? I've met James Franco, actually. He was a teacher at CalArts for a while. He used to... I don't want to throw accusations around, but I was connected to somebody who sold stuff to him. And I also watched him hit on a 19-year-old a lot, and it was pretty uncomfortable. And I audited a couple of the classes that he taught, and the 2 times I saw him, he came into the class and passed out. No, he did not hit on me. I was too old for him. I was in my mid-20s by then. He went for the undergrads. It was... Come sue me, James Franco. But yeah, that's my opinion of him, unfortunately. I saw him, he seems like a 30-year-old guy who's trying to hang out with college kids, or a 40-year-old guy who's trying to hang out with college kids because he's fucking insecure. That's what I think about him. And it's very unfortunate because he's an incredibly gifted actor and he wasted his talent for that.
Searching the compound as we speak,
So that's what I think.
Anything?
Oh, okay. No worries, buddy. I don't like that he ruins Faulkner adaptations. The characters in the game are my weak point if portrayed properly. Yeah, I mean.
First thing we need to do is find a...
Sorry, I'm just having fun. Like, I love Wall Market.
Is it true that Sector 7
Wait, can I do pull-ups somewhere? I see you and Dart's personalities are becoming one.
Is find a place to take refuge.
I would say Dart and I are like, we balance one another very well. Like when I am too big and expressive and need to kind of shut up for a minute, he helps remind me to use silence as an asset and stillness. when he needs a little bit of pushing or a little bit of excitement, there I am. So it's a very good balance.
That's a bad idea.
I'm very happy. Oh, I can't. Okay, so I just have to keep going.
Found him?
I guess we'll go to. Oh, you're right. We go to Walmart later. What am I doing? I'm a dummy. I'm sorry, chat. We're just supposed to go straight to Aerith's house right now. It's railroading you forward. Yeah, I thought so. Denise was beautiful, dude. She's so pretty.
Is it true?
And she's like,
Sector 7's
I think
pretty
she's
much
in her
destroyed?
like late 50s right now. And so energetic, God, just like such a vivacious person. She, the opening chapter of her book, she talks about playing Titania in, who's the queen of the fairies in Midsummer Night's Dream. It's essentially like the female lead. And, but she just kicked ass. She was so beautiful in that too, in her 20s. Oh my God, what a pretty woman. You and Dart could create a sitcom. But Dart and I don't like sitcoms. I hate sitcoms. This is why I'm a bad actor. I don't like Friends. I don't like like episodic TV shows that have no end to them and are very formulaic. Even though I should like them because that's where you get most of your money from as an actor. Baldur's Gate 3 is all about being hot and in your 20s.
We're all scared.
Oh, it's a scared baby. Chat, look. Don't be scared, boo-boo. Look at, you're a good guy. Here. We like you. We love you, mister. Taking good care of that
I've been
animal.
thinking, y'all. We gotta go find the others.
There are some people that just sound silky smooth when speaking. Dart is definitely one of those people. When is sleepover stream? Yes, let's get back to that. So I'm thinking either...
Right.
No, hold on, actually, let me look at a calendar here. Okay, you know what, chat? Let us tentatively aim for the 5th of July. Me and Dart's anniversary is on the 3rd. And then we're going to probably go to the fireworks. It'll probably be actually on the 4th of July this year because it's Friday. And then I could do the sleepover stream the next day. And a lot of us would be kind of, you know, like we'd all kind of be around for the holidays. So, yeah, we could do the sleepover stream from the 5th to the 6th because I probably won't have too many lessons that weekend. Usually holidays, there's a lot of cancellations. Both your minds could make up a good show that would work for the public at least. Oh, definitely. I love when Dart like runs his, like I get to read some of his writing and see how his writing process has actually informed some of my content creation. And we're actually developing together an idea for my content. I was thinking of doing something in the style of Philomena Kunk on Earth, where I am doing character studies on our favorite protagonists, and I am the interviewer, but it's as if the character is the interviewer. So let's say I was Aerith. I'm doing a character study on Aerith and the Madonna figure, which is the Virgin Mary, Kuan Yin, Isis, the goddess of life and birth and all of that type of character. And I would break down where I see that character in theater, where we see that character in film and in literature, and how Aerith embodies those qualities and how her voice performance backs that up. And I would do that by exploring resources, pulling out some of my theater knowledge, and then doing some interviews with some of my acting teachers, some of my fellow actors, etc. But doing those interviews in the character that's being examined. So it would be like Aerith asking questions in an Aerith style about this type of character. Does that make sense? And does that sound like a good idea, chat? You could always do a Bigfoot documentary. Yeah, I mean, like, we could. I would basically pretend to be Bigfoot then. Who is my mother, Mr. Freud? Madonna whore. Me, what?
I thought it was a joke.
But actually, the Madonna whore concept is something I'd love to cover in Maria Mary from Silent Hill 2 study. Because that's exactly what she is. She is the Madonna whore complex fixated upon by James Sunderland. Dark can then tell Miyazaki and the Square devs to eat shit. That's what they say about July 5th sounds good for the sleepover. Awesome, cool.
My ears are still ringing from it.
This is Sector 5, right? So where's this place you said Marlene is?
Where I think she is. It's a house on the other side of town.
Well, come on then.
It's a great idea. It'd be a lot of effort. Well, so Dart actually was saying that, like, he's been wanting to get into doing some filming, so he was offering to do some cameraman stuff where, like, let's say, okay, so I'm Aerith. I'm doing the, I would call her the Isabella. That's your quintessential Disney princess character, stock character. Her name is Isabella Pantalone. She is special in some way. It's usually wealth, but she doesn't have to be wealthy. She's just different from the crowd. She is usually very, she's in love with love. She's kind, but she can be very sassy. She's Princess Jasmine. She's the Little Mermaid. She's Aerith. She's Rapunzel. She's, I'm trying to think of, in Breaking Bad, she's Jane. She's just your quintessential love interest who is strong and has agency because of that. Holy shit, Aerith and Sephiroth line, Count Orlok, wife from Nosferatu. Yeah! Well, and that's another thing I'd like to cover in these little explorations is like, where do we see these other characters? Where do we see other examples of this? That Madonna whore thing, that Mary is Madonna, like Mary, the Virgin Mary, and the whore, Mary Magdalene, who actually wasn't a prostitute, by the way. That was a historical misinterpretation by the Pope giving a Easter homily. But Maria is the whore side of that. And the whole concept of a Madonna whore is that men will fixate on both sides of the same coin instead of looking at one woman who can possess both. Which is what James did to Mary's personality when he was remembering her in shame. He did what to the Easter Bunny homily? I think his name was Pope Gregory the something or other, maybe the 7th. Yes, that's what I was thinking. The character analysis, some of them would we can do deep dives on my Patreon, that kind of thing. But my Patreon, and then releasing some content on YouTube, I was thinking. And in the vibe of Philomena Kunkin, that we are like doing a character investigation in a sort of lighthearted way. Oh, geez. Okay, that's where we came from, right? Or that's what we can go later. Let's go. We'll explore that later. We're going to go to Aerith's house now. Yeah, so thanks, chat, for letting me kind of like spitball those ideas off you, because that's sort of where I'm thinking of going with my content in the future. And then these streams will be just facilitated to catch some discussion that I can turn into a script, or some footage that we can turn into the visual aspect of the content. But what I was talking about with the Easter, there was no Easter Bunny doing a sex act. That's you're thinking of Bear and The Shining, and that's a whole different thing. Nothing to do with Easter there. This is the way I need to go. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out which way. There we go. Right? Yeah, it is. Wait.
You hear about what happened?
Ooh, look at the crystals! I got that already.
Materia is what you want when shit hits the fan.
Thanks, buddy. I think I got enough materia. I actually have to upgrade my materia to do all that, but I'm going to do that off stream. I'm not going to make you guys watch me do that. How the orphans doing? Babies, you okay?
You feel that quake? The bookshelves were all like, it was crazy.
This is how my students used to talk about earthquakes in California.
I fell out of bed. There was so much shaking.
Well, maybe you should have stayed in bed.
I'll keep you guys
Yeah, I think that's a great idea, Puffy. It's okay. Chat's a little quiet right now, and that's no problem. There's 20 of you here, and I'm having a good old time. Yeah, earthquakes are rough. They're a little scary. I felt a few, and I was not used to that coming from the East Coast, and but you do get used to them. And I was never in an incredibly severe one. There was one that made my walls shake. That was a little scary. That was about it. That actually was part of the reason I left California, though, was I was worried there was going to be some.
House.
Oh God! Look how beautiful it is right there. Oh yeah, I do remember that. Earthquakes hit Illinois, and you felt it. Oh my God! Jesus. Yeah, I was gonna say, Polly, you're kind of far from there. 7.2. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. You did get back just in time. Hold on. I just need to look around this beautiful garden for a sec. Uh-oh. Aerith isn't here and now it's getting all weedy. God, I love her garden so much, man. I just want to, I want all of them. Look at the poppies. She's got poppies. She's got daisies. These, her flower is a combination of almost like a buttercup mixed with a tiger lily. Those guys right there, those red ones, those are snapdragons. I think, oh God, I know sweet peas, I think, are those white ones. What else you got? These look like forget-me-nots. Hibiscus. Let's see what other flowers she has running around here. Might just be copies. These are the buttercups mixed with tiger lilies mixed with daffodils. I actually looked this up because I wanted to get a hair clip of her flower, and they said that her flower doesn't exist and that it's based on a combination of those flowers. All right, yeah, it's looking like they actually don't. Oh my God, chat! Okay, these purple ones, these used to grow on my neighbor's fence, and so when I would walk into town to the farmer's market, I always felt like Aerith in LA because I would see those. Oh, look, there's fireflies. God. Morning glories, thank you. And I don't know what these are supposed to be here. These stalks, they might be sunflowers. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Or they look like asparagus.
Where's Marlene? Is she here?
Barrett.
Another great example of amazing voice
Sorry,
control.
I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel.
Yes, put that on the police blotter. Put that on the Amber Alert.
Pink. She was wearing a
She's
pink dress
sleeping
today.
upstairs.
Huh? No.
Best dad!
She's sleeping.
It's his height and beefy buddy, yeah. You big boy. You're a
I
big
want to
boy.
see her too. Come
Let's
on.
all wake Marlene
Let's
up.
go
Her
look
sleep
in on her.
doesn't matter. She's just a fucking preschooler. Kids don't need naps.
Keep it down. Don't wake her.
You're a good mom. Thanks for being a good mom, lady.
Maybe you should join your friend upstairs.
My mom used to look like this too, actually. She's blonde.
Keep it down. Don't wake her.
She's not as scoldy though. My mom's a little bit more relaxed. Unless you criticize her.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Oh, good dad does good dad things. Shh.
Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
That sucks.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene.
Hi, I'm
We'd
Aerith's
only just
girlfriend,
met,
Tifa.
but she was so kind and helpful.
We're gonna be a big deal on the internet.
I took advantage of her.
I'm sorry, but I'm
It's
hot.
not your fault.
Everyone
It
loves
was only a
Tifa,
matter of
including
time
Aerith's
before
mom.
She ended up back there.
She loves getting kidnapped, that
Because
crazy
she's an
girl.
ancient. That it?
So
I'm
she
gonna
told
be a
you
big
about
deal
that.
in Italy, though. Would kill for a shower.
She must trust you all a great deal. Yes, Aerith is an ancient.
Yeah, give me the fucking theme again.
Probably the last one living.
She's a halfsies.
She's not my daughter.
By
Not
blood.
by blood, I mean.
There you go.
If that's what you were wondering.
We weren't, but okay. Thanks for filling us in. We don't have a
About
problem with
15 years
adoptive
ago.
families, so but don't know why it's a big deal.
My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines. But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him.
The first boy I ever loved, my Zach, who was not Zach, he was not a sweet boo boo. He was adopted.
But
hey,
he
chat.
didn't come.
Notice something about her bangs?
I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then.
It looks like she gave
But I
Aerith some
told
styling
myself
tips,
his
huh?
leave must have been
I like that
postponed,
detail.
That he'd been delayed. Every day I went to wait and to pray.
She said 15 years ago I was working the corner and yeah, she was waiting at the train stop for her husband.
And that's how I met her and her mother.
Oh. The date I went on like 2 weeks
I
ago
thought
told me
maybe
he
they'd
loved
run
you
away
earlier
from
today.
Wall Market.
I mean,
Or that they
sometimes
were
you do feel
topsiders
that
falling on
fast.
hard
I know
times.
we're taught
I'd
this day
seen
and
that
age
sort
that
of
that's
thing
like a
a lot.
red flag, but sometimes you do just feel immediate kinship for somebody.
Take Aerith
was this
somewhere
was this
safe.
done in a really creepy way?
Those
though,
were
like
her
how
mother's dying
was your
words.
vibe of it? Did it feel that good kind or like kind of a weird kind? I'm getting from this that it's the weird kind. Especially
My husband had been away
like
for
first,
so long, and I was
if you weren't
lonely.
like friends for a while.
So I convinced myself the safest place
Look,
for the girl
Aerith's
was with
stepmama
me.
was serving. Look at her fashion.
It took no time at all for her to start feeling like
She's
family.
so cute. Look at baby
She was
Aerith.
a real chatterbox.
My hair doesn't change. My hair stays the same from the time I made.
She told me strange stories. Like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of
It was
facility.
shocking. You froze. Oh, you meant it. Okay, so it's been a
And how
little.
she
like,
wasn't sad.
You've been getting to know
because
each
her
other. Okay,
mother
okay.
had just returned to their planet.
Professor Gas
Their
got
planet,
lucky as
huh?
fuck.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, I hope it works out then.
I didn't understand
Fucking fall
any
in
of it at
love
the
if you
time.
feel it too. That's cool.
When I asked if she meant one in the sky,
But I was
she said no. This one, right here.
Oh, rad. What's that fan?
I mean,
Also, chat, do you hear
What can you
Aerith's
say to
theme in
that?
this piano right now? Good day, good drink,
Mommy,
good food,
Don't
every...
be sad.
What does that sign say?
that's what she said to me one day, out of the blue.
Don't be sad.
So
I'm
I
gonna
asked
be in a
her,
lot of
"What's
internet
wrong?"
porn. I'm sorry.
A man you really, really loved
I
just
grow up,
died.
I'm gonna
His
be a big
heart
deal
came
on
a
the internet,
long way
mommy.
to say goodbye,
I'm sorry.
but he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
She's so good. What a good girl.
I didn't
Hi,
believe her.
I'm your grief
of course.
counselor, mommy.
And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action.
Oof. Big oof. Even as a child, she knew exactly. She could see the future.
Things like
Also,
that.
if there's multiple
She just knew.
Aeriths, are
It
there
was a lot
multiple
to
baby
deal with,
Aeriths too?
But we were happy.
Like maybe the Aerith thing
then
we saw
came
from the
the-
train graveyard was just one of the baby Aeriths. Ah! You're too old to have a crush on me!
No! Go away!
Exactly what you should say to men that are too old to have crushes on you.
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl.
You still say no,
You're
go
a
away.
descendant of the ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the ancients?"
Although wait, are ancient years the same as human years? Like if she's like
They
10
were the
in
original
like she
stewards
looks
of the
10,
planet,
but
whose
she's an
boundless
ancient. Is she
knowledge
actually
and
like
wisdom
500?
shall guide us to the
Bro
promised
is deaf
land.
Asian. Stranger danger. She said you can't love
Some believe the promised land to be a
Thanks.
myth.
others an
Hey,
allegory of
if you love lollies and it's an adult, it's a consenting thing.
But
That's
when
your
you take the
business.
words
And
of
I'm
the
not going to kink
scripture
shame,
at
but
face
well,
value and believe it to be quite real.
no, don't have the crush on the 8-year-old that
Which
you
is
watched.
why
That was
Shinra would
your
like
watch
very much
over
for
kid.
Aerith to
That's a
help
weird
You're
authority
wrong.
dynamic.
I'm not an ancient.
Ancients age normally, at least. Well, right, and she's
Aerith,
half.
Even
She's
when
half
you're all alone,
regular
don't you
human,
hear
so.
voices whispering
In
secrets?
factories, 40-year-olds go after 18.
never.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
But
just
all three of us
in the
knew
film industry
that wasn't
too.
true. That man knew
Spill the tea, Lucky?
exactly who Aerith was,
'Kay.
where she'd come from, and what she could do.
Oopsie, I spilled it.
They
I'm
knew where she
confused
was,
by saying.
but they didn't
He's
just
clearly
take
an
her?
adult, says Rui. So
Doesn't
how
sound like the
old
Turks I
exactly
know.
is her in the
She
present
had
time?
to come
She
willingly,
is 24,
otherwise it
I believe.
wouldn't
She's
work,
slightly
they
older than
said.
Cloud and Tifa.
That's why,
Cloud is 21
even if they
or
did
22,
take her
I think.
away, I'm sure she's still
And I
being
think,
treated
I'm
like
sorry,
a
she's
guest.
20. Yeah,
and
she's
that they'll
23 or
send her
24.
straight back home once they get what they need.
Sang, I think, is supposed
I
to
doubt
be late 20s. Hold on.
You're not planning anything, are you?
Oh, he's
Don't
30.
make things
Yeah.
worse than they already are.
So he's
If
7
I
years
lost
older
her
than her.
too,
That's
I don't know if
when
I
she's
could-
a child. That's
if I
still
could
too old.
ever-
And I do think when you're in a caretaker
don't.
position, even when the person is an adult, you got to look at the
Maybe she's
dynamics
right
of the
about this.
relationship. I think.
Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back
No,
to
you're supposed to
Sector
say,
7.
"Take me away."
Got things
Being the
to
bad
take care
guy's
of.
fun. Take him away, chat. Take bio. Bad
Like
bio.
checking up on the bar.
You're a very bad.
Yeah.
Bad bio. There you go.
Okay.
Me and my like consensual dom speak. What group of 20-year-olds don't get messed up at the bar every night? Gen Z, because no one has any money anymore. We're killing the alcohol industry. Hey, guess what? You didn't want me to see your daughter anymore? Ah, fuck. She rejected me too. Barrett? See, he didn't move that fast. He was like, all right. You need affection, Cloud. What did that sign say? I wanted to see that. What? Good day, good drink, good food, every do it now? Every do it now? What the What the fuck? What does that mean? What is on their fridge? I have hanging herbs like this in my shower. It's really nice. When the heat steams up, there's eucalyptus in it. It makes the shower smell good. I also used to have a little rolly cart like that. I just want to live here. I just want this to be my house. I love those hanging plants. Look how cute it is. I built this in The Sims one time. It was really fun. I turned this upstairs area into like the playroom. Hold on, chat. Group play. There you go. Got it. She's fostering the seedlings. Sorry, I just love this map so much. Eucalyptus is what the pandas eat? No. That's bamboo is what the pandas eat. Eucalyptus is what the koalas eat. The other bear. The other cute fuzzy bear. Look at that. Just look at that. Oh my god. It's so pretty, chat. Hi, guys. I thought you were... Okay. Thought you were downstairs, but that's cool. JPEG. But, like, look at the water. It's just so gorgeous. All right. Bamboo is what's... Oh, Polly, that's a great joke. Can I use that? Sometimes they ask actors to tell, like, really dumb jokes in auditions. Can I use that? Let's see Marlene. Marlene! Ooh, stuff! Mythical amulet, thanks. All right, I think we're gonna watch this final next scene, and then we'll call it.
We're gonna win this fight. I promise.
For the day. And even though this wasn't a huge stream, I still had a really good time with you guys so far. So this is quality over quantity, I'd say. But don't worry, I'm gonna be back tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. with Resident Evil 4. I'm so excited to get back to that too. That was really fun with you guys. Yeah, I just take pictures of my flowers too. I guess they're like her babies and her friends. That's so lonely, actually. Like, she doesn't have any pictures of the kids at the treehouse or at is that the name of the treehouse? She's got pictures of her flowers. Those are her babies. That's so sweet. Okay. What do I do to, like, make it go forward? Oh, yeah.
Take care of yourselves now.
That's a really good point. Wait. Are we going back? Wait, what are we doing right now? Hold on. Let me see what we're supposed to be doing. Checking on friends. Okay. I will say this about the game. I don't like that it's like, go back, go forward, go back, go forward, go back. Like this. I think we should have just walked in here and then, like, gone to sleep. This feels a little cut and pasty.
The main entrance to Sector 7 is buried under rubble.
What
now.
after Resident Evil 4
so
when I beat
how are we
it?
supposed to get back inside?
Underground
I
passage in the
actually
park.
wanted to play Fatal Frame.
But how do we get to the
for
park?
my next
I know another way to
scary
get
game.
there. Aerith showed me before.
I want to do
This
like a
ancient
Fatal
girl
Frame
knows
to
her stuff.
the
Didn't mean
Nintendo Switch
anything by
version. Because I love that series. Ooh, they're playing fucking Hollow. Sanctuary Rooftops Church. Which way am I going? Yeah, okay. I think it's here. Yeah, because we're gonna go back through the tunnel. Okay, so we just want to go back to Walmart. Right? No, that was. Confused. Aerith's house. No, I am going the right way. How am I getting back? I'm sorry, I'm a little confused as to like where the hell I'm actually going. Head for the Collapse Expressway. Thank you. Okay. I was like, what? Okay, but how do I get there? Hold on a second, chat. Let me look at the map. I'm a little confused as to where I go to get to the Sector 7 area. Okay. Okay, Sector 7. Okay, Sector 5. Which way to Sector 6? Because that'll lead me to the tunnels, because that's where I ran out. Not there. Oh my god. The new one, I think. Bio. That's sort of what I was thinking. Because I love those games. I like that they have female protagonists in them. But I want to keep doing Resident Evil, the series, but I might want to take a little break after 4, because it's a pretty long game. And Fatal Frame 2 is not that long, from what I remember. Also, did you guys just hear my New Jersey accent come out? I was like, it's not that long. Yeah, I know in the new one, there's like a little bit more time added, but I don't think it's like, okay, here we go.
Cloud.
Hi.
I'm glad to see that you're okay.
You too,
In
Chadley.
these
I like you in
trying
this game.
times, I hope to develop new materia to help us endure.
See, he's a little activist too. Everyone's an activist in this game. It's cool. You're just annoying in this next game, though, buddy. Oh, wow! I've almost completed all of his things. That's pretty cool. I definitely didn't the last time I played. We said weapon upgrades. Allows an ally to follow the leader's attack command with an attack linked from materia. Does not consume ATB charges. Oh, that's cool. We're gonna definitely get that. Let's see what else we got. Item master materia increases the effectiveness of items used in battle. Sure, why not? ATB stagger increases ATB when staggering. And I'm like, yes. Let's get all these good ones. Yes. Okay.
Cloud, I have come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it?
You've never played Fatal Frame. New battles available. Let's go.
I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far.
You are welcome. Chadley, can I... You're welcome. Oh!
I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
I'm gonna need another wind materia too, actually. Ooh. Oh, wait. Ooh! Gives you a chance to learn certain enemy. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, VR missions. Okay.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
I only played Fatal 2 once. It wasn't so bad. No, I find it to be very fascinating. And also, I watched a really cool streamer named Gab Smolders. I'm sure a lot of you know her. She's pretty famous. And she speaks Japanese, and she was offering, like, basically her version of localization of the Japanese from her experience with the language. And I found her commentary and her reflection on the characters to be really, really succinct. So I would love to do an acting and character study on little analysis while we play it together. And also, it's a game that has a lot of really cool folklore in it. I'm confused by Sang, says Rui. He's clearly an adult, so how old is he in her present time? He is 30 in her present time. But his age is confusing. He's like forever young. He got that Asian don't raisin stuff. As my friend Nikhil and Kalian like to say.
Over there.
Oh, I love this music so much, chat. What's down here? I wish it told you where it took you to. So this goes to Wall Market, which you don't really want to go to. So we're gonna go to the Collapsed Expressway. Shit. Enemy skill is really strong in the original game. Yeah, I did not get that when I played through this the last couple times. I totally ignored it. I forgot it existed. So I'm really looking forward to playing around with it in battle this time. But I think I'm gonna probably save the next save space I get, because we're going to see Sinners tonight. I'm very excited and I'd like to go get ready. I'm gonna have to take like a full-blown shower because pretty sweaty. Oh, the music, chat, let's go. It's such a good song. I watched a review on this game, and a really cool thing that they mentioned that I agreed with was that revisiting spaces like this that took you a longer time the first time you played through it to get through, to come back and just like breathe through it, feels like it's a very good way to create like a sense of mastery and make the character feel like, oh wow, well the last time I went through this area it took a very long time. But this time, I breezed through it, right? So it feels already like your character is naturally leveling up just because of the way the level is designed. And I think that's clever. It's a good way when your devs are like, you're not designing new maps for this. You have to just like use your assets, and they reuse it, and it's just like, oh, you still showed growth. This is still not my favorite area, and I don't like the beep bop boop bop back because it makes the story feel a little weird. And it does affect the pacing, but I think it's a clever way to still allow the player to have that dopamine response of mastery.
It's blocked. There, that way. We'll have to fight our way through. But it's our only shot.
Knocks over all of the dividers and the safety stuff. We have to fight our way through. Cloud just knocks over everything. I think Fatal Frame, Project Zero Mask, and Blackwater, the best is Nudie. I liked Blackwater, and then the ending just lost me. It really kind of sucks, actually, because I liked like 90% of that game, and then the ending really isolated me. I think my favorite, actually, it's weird, and Gab Smolder says this about it too, and I agree with her. My favorite was, for a very long time, 2. And then as I got older, and some life things happened, and I experienced real, like, loss, 3 resonated with me much more strongly, because 3 is about letting go of like survivor's guilt and memories of the past, and that your connection to those who have passed on can actually help your mourning, if you respect those spirits. So I thought that was pretty cool. In terms of like messaging, I can't think of too many games that are like, let's focus on that. So I think 3 is probably my favorite. My favorite. Actually, hold on one second, chat. I'm trying to get something open here, but it's not opening. And I might need to ask Art for help, but not yet. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna pop the big screen on 1 sec. Oh, thank you, chat. Excuse me. All right. Ooh, I'm so hot. Oh my god. It is crazy how warm it is, chat. Have I played Fatal Frame on the Wii? I did, and I really was not a fan of the controls. Bop. Why did they design such a fucking banger for like such a forgettable sequence?
Ain't nothing to worry about.
You wish you had a Wii? I used to.
Don't overdo it. Yes,
I still do, I think, at home in New Jersey, but I don't have it here. Excuse me.
Take it over.
All right. Watch and learn.
Oh, I still need to assess these motherfucking things. Hold on.
Keep it up, man.
Yeah, you too.
What to Delaware? Never played Wii? I did play Wii, and I liked the Wii, but I did not like the controls for Wii's version of Fatal Frame. And I also hated the touch-sensitive stuff in Twilight Princess. It was really, really frustrating, but I loved Twilight Princess. Thanks, baby. Dart just fed the kitties, chat. Isn't he a good cat, Dad? A brand New Jersey. Stop it.
Deal with that.
It's my turn. You got this.
Finish him
I got the number.
Monsters originally created by Shinra's R&D division, but are now feral after some escaped the lab and were bred in wild. Tactical data not available. Enemy skills can be learned from this monster. Oh, nice. I have to equip that fucking materia. Damn. I might have to do some materia editing, chat. I really don't want to do it. I kind of want to kind of ready to wrap it up. But I don't want to end in the middle of this. Yeah, that's right. No? Other way. Okay. You're heading out. Have a good one. Say us happy Friday. I love how the final battle of this chapter of the remake, Sephiroth loves targeting whoever you're controlling the fight. Yeah, right? Okay, not that way. I guess that is one thing one minor critique I have about the game's combat system, and this is really my only critique of it, is the partner AI is like really stupid. Like they stand there like they don't know what to do. Damn, I haven't even leveled anybody up and they are like just destroying everybody. Her little steel motion is so cute. She's like, spin. And I hope I enjoy Sinners too. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Like the music alone, I think I'm gonna just like kind of lose it because it's blues and like Gaelic folk. I'm not. I got no problem with that.
Let's go.
Hell yeah!
Maybe dial it back a little.
When Dart streams, you're gonna need to talk to you about that. The Wii? Sure. I like Wii. I had a good time with it. It was a fun system. And I like the way it looked. The design was sleek. The concept of movement controls, even though it wasn't executed perfectly, was a very cool. It was a cool goal. And for its time, I think it definitely pushed things like Wii Sports. That's actually Wii Sports is how I got into yoga, chat.
Pushing it.
Don't stop till it's done!
Leave it to me. Get ready.
Oh my god, the music's so good.
Buzz off.
Excuse me, chat. I'm so sorry. My allergies have been acting up like crazy.
On you.
job, Barrett.
Let's keep it up.
Ooh, good question for you, chat. What's your favorite attack in this game? I think mine's actually Tifa's super basic, her first limit. I love her character animations in it. It's so pretty. Ascension? Which one is that? Ooh, check out the cool graffiti. Zag. Anyone recognize what the kanji says? You've got that character, that. I'm starting to recognize the character. I thought that said Pinkman. You're thinking of Rebirth, maybe? Ah, same difference. Yes, Tifa and Aerith are my favorite characters to fight with in the game. Wait, use your imagination. That's all over the place, that tag. I like that. Down with authority. Yeah.
Deal with that.
It's my turn.
It's on you.
My
Keep it coming. I'm ready.
You're replaying Rebirth right now. Where are you? After I finish this game, we'll move right on to Rebirth, and we're gonna start from where I'm already at in the game, which is Ju-on. And I'll be going Aerith route in that as well. Whoa, that's cool. But I will also try to see as many other seeds as we can. With things.
Don't overdo it.
Chapter 3, yeah, I'm basically gonna be starting where you're at right now. That's cool. Oh, that was so sweet.
This'll help. Good luck.
Yes, it's my turn.
Taking over. Take the lead.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Let me.
Bandits who prowl the slums, as bandits are wont to do. They gang up on vulnerable victims to steal their belongings. Use magic spells to magic attacks to rapidly fill their stagger gauge. They're weak to fire.
I got this. That's it. Don't stop now.
Worked up a good sweat.
I did not beat Rebirth. No, I'm only up to the. I just beat the fish monster in Ju-on on the dock. Hey, one of those fucking trains.
You'll need to provide new compensation.
God, this fucking bot though, right? Prime.
Friends of yours?
Nope.
Stop line. We go way back.
Beck. What a good band. Alright, let's see. Let's get to Beck first. Let's see about these athletes. Okay. Leader of Beck's Badasses. A gang based in the area around the collapsed railroad. Not the sharpest tool in the shed, he's especially bad at sizing up the strength of his enemies. His special ability is feigning knowledge of things. Fire is his weakness. Oh my god, that's so good.
Don't overdo it.
Watch and learn. Bring it home.
Let's do this.
I want to see if I can assess all the fucking gang members. Let's get Butch before he does.
Allow me.
Yes. A member of Beck's Badass is a gang based in the area around the collapsed road. Endlessly inquisitive, he constantly peppers Beck with his questions. His special ability is playing dead. Oh, these are such... God, whoever wrote the fucking character descriptions and stuff, thank you so much for, like, just putting detail into that crap. That was so funny.
Watch yourself.
I got this.
It's very satisfying. I'm in for a ride. Where? Grungy Bandit. Hired muscle working for Beck's Badasses. With his massive bulk, he delivers devastating blows and one right after the other. He likes his fights clean and fair, and remains honorable in victory and defeat. Dealing damage interrupts his attacks, but he soon counters with a throwing technique. Evading the attack and hitting him while his guard is down makes him susceptible to staggering. As you're going to add where my money at? Where my money at? Oh, that might be a good one, actually. That's a good idea. I'm in for a ride in Rebirth. Oh, well, so I watched parts of Dark's playthrough. I avoided parts of it. I still haven't seen the immersive theater scene. So when I do that for you guys, that's going to be I want it to be like a pure reaction because I have a feeling I'm going to get very excited about it.
Give them hell!
Taking over.
All set.
Come on.
Keep it up.
There is Cloud right now. Wait. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. I see what happened. Shit! Really? Oh man, I didn't get the one guy. Oh well. Oh my god. Look at him dying. He was like,
Bring it.
kick his ass.
Let's finish.
Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
These are very good enemies. God, I love this fucking music. Sorry, I noticed it like 20 times. It's just such a good vibe. And it's kind of for like a nothing section too. They could have absolutely phoned this in, and instead they were like, we're gonna make actually like something you'd want to hear at the club. Have fun.
Finally, those assholes.
It's almost like ska, dubstep, or I'm sorry, dub, not dubstep, but like, it has like almost like Frosty music vibes to it, but then it's like clearly dance beat. It's just such cool music.
Allow me.
Ignis, a gorger subspecies, larger than their close relatives and armed with blade-like front legs. Drawn by the taste of human flesh, they often venture into residential areas. They become stronger sometime after a battle starts, but they'll return to normal after taking an amount of damage. Your recompense has always been about. Is that the name of the song? That's such a cool title, too. God. Final Fantasy, Jesus. You didn't need to go as hard as you went, and you did such a good job with this. Like, imagine if they fucked this one up, particularly Remake, not Rebirth. Like, people would not have had faith. They nailed this so good. Like, I don't know, I was just very happy with this game. And even, like, the replayability of it, too, is good. That's the song name, thank you.
And there you have it.
Who was my favorite character in Breaking Bad? Jesse.
Huh? That way out.
Jesse and Jane, their whole arc was like, I really liked that. I thought that was well performed. I believed they were like in love with each other. The relationship felt real. The struggles in it felt real. And I think Aaron Paul is my favorite character in that and my favorite actor in that because his growth as an actor is really, really palpable. He starts as a young, not inexperienced, but just he's not as technically measured in his voice or his movements, and then by the end of it, he is like a god. He grows the way Jesse grows, and the actor turns into a chemist in a way. Yeah, that's exactly the scene I'm thinking about, Infamous. I said to Dart when we watched it, there's a reason that the scene became a meme, and it's because of the way the actor delivered the line. If he'd been like, he can't keep getting away with it. Can't keep getting away with it. Like, just even like not screaming that in frustration at that point in that character's journey wouldn't have been correct. That's it. I'm Skylar White, yo. There's the reason a lot of those became memes was because the delivery was so.
Wyver! You're alive!
Yeah, that guy. That guy. Oh,
Still in one piece. Who else made it out?
Like lots of people.
I wish I knew.
Oh, he doesn't know. Okay.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Well, we don't want to hang out with you
I'm just glad you
anymore then.
survived.
Go back to
Gives
Sector
me
7.
hope for the others.
Random guy, 218, you're alive. Now here's our queen. How you doing, baby? Hi,
I
Bubba.
really hope that all my friends are okay.
They're fine, boo boo.
I'm sure
you
they
were
are,
real
honey.
good.
Don't worry.
You sucked at the dadding there. Do better.
I really hope that all my friends are okay.
I'm sure they are, honey. Don't worry.
Much better dadding. Keep that up.
This is bad. I don't even know where to start.
Not to hate on this actor.
We can't afford to lose any more lives. Not now. We need able-bodied men and women.
He's saying every line with the same cadence. We need this and that. We need this bad. This is bad. It's literally the same thing. And you get this from Cloud. His cadence is very similar, but there's a reason for that. That's a choice. I bet there was direction for Mr. Weimer's voice actor here to be very neutral because he's an NPC. But not sound bad. Sound invested.
You never know what you're
just
gonna
a
run
little
into
less.
out there. Best be prepared.
Oh, give me that song, baby. I appreciate this Macy's elevator version of the song.
Careful out there.
Thank you. Alrighty. I think that's a good place to stop. Well, it was a small but mighty stream today, Chad. I had a really good time with you. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and save. Let's go ahead and save. Okay. Can I? Thank you. We're going to save. And we are going to call it there, my friends. So, I had a very good time with you. Thank you for being here a little bit earlier. Anticipate that my streams coming up probably are going to start being a little bit earlier in the day because my rehearsals are pretty much every night during the week from 7 to 10:30. So it doesn't give me too much time to stream even when I get home. That only gives me 2 hours really with you guys before you start going to bed. So I'll be back tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. because I'm off from rehearsal with Resident Evil 4. I'm really excited to get back to that. I had a lot of fun the last time I'm playing that, so looking forward to getting back to that. So come join me tomorrow. If you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube. If you are on Twitch and this is your first time, make sure you hit the follow button. Thanks to anybody who, I don't think anybody gave gift subs or anything like that or followed today, but y'all are great. You're my homies. This was like I said, a small but mighty stream, quality over quantity. And I had a really nice time just kind of hanging out with you this afternoon. So I'm going to get going and get a little gussied up to go see Sinners. And I hope you have a happy Friday. I'll see you tomorrow, chat. Good night.